Hoo-ah, 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 we. We are the Buffaloes. B-U-F-F-A-L-O-E-S. Buffaloes! You go home and get your scannies, I'll go home and get my panties, and away we'll go. Oh, shuffle up the buffalo, shuffle up the buffalo. Oh, buffaloes never die, never die, never die. Oh, buffaloes never die, they simply fade away.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to AFLNT's coverage of the 22-23 TIO NTFL season from in Darwin here on Larrakia Country. You're here for Round 9 action, Men's Premier League, St Mary's versus Darwin Buffaloes with Rob Hale and Damien Hale. Ryan Smith's 200th here, Haley. He's out there doing the coin toss with, looks like Bradley Stokes. So no Jared Stokes today, ladies and gentlemen. Out injured.
Big loss for the Buffs, and yeah, Ryan Smith, great servant of football, not only with St Mary's Footy Club, but Thunder. Played a lot of games for Thunder as well, so well done to the big source and getting to 200 games.
Yeah, what's your predictions for this one?
Look, I think I'm just sort of leaning towards Saints. I just looked through their side. The usual suspects have been playing pretty well. Paredes, Jacob Long's been really good out of the back half.
Yep.
With Kieran Parnell, Dylan Lant, Ball, Magnet, Nicky Yarran starting to come into a little bit of form as well. Obviously, Ryan Smith, the 200 gamer today. Boyle,
yeah.
Jay Boyle, I thought his improvement from the first game out at Nightcliff, I think that he's gradually working his way into football, a big-bodied midfielder. But you can't deny the Buffs either, you know, with obviously with Mitchy Robinson in there as well, and
Liam as well.
Yeah, Liam Holtz-Fitz. Who was that one?
Don Brew.
Yeah, Don Brew in the Nightcliff Premiership player, another
Nichols
strong
medalist.
performer, Nichols medalist as well. So
yeah.
I'm sort of leaning a little bit towards St Mary's, but you know, I think that this one will be it'll come down to the wire.
Yeah, I'll give you as a margin. I reckon Saints by 20. It'll be a great win for Buffaloes. I think both sides aren't strong. They've both got a few players out. Parker Fawcett and Liam O'Connor-Dawkins both debut. Jai Hartung, a player I coached 2 years in 18's premierships in for St Mary's, but he did play 2 years ago. Stayed away from football for a year, but he's back out there playing for the Green Machine as well. Both sides weaker than last week, but I think St Mary's look to have the better side on paper.
Well, I reckon you've been a little bit generous on 20, Rob. I'm going to think around St Mary's by maybe 7 or 8 points.
Oh, should be in for a good game. St Mary's midfield, you do have Boyle, Lant, Paredes in there against Robinson, Brew and Pendlebury. A lot of State League experience there. Jay Boyle won the Adelaide Resi's SANFL Best and Fairest as well in 2022.
All right, here they go. They've got him out. They've got him angry, and we're getting underway. It'll be Smith up against Christopher Atkinson. No one really got that one. They crashed into each other. Fed out by Lant, kicked forward by Pendlebury, who's in front. Yes, well done there. The little fella in Cooper, is it? Not quite sure.
Antonio James, yeah.
Antonio James, sorry. Cleared by Paredes, free kick. And it's going the way of St Mary's, picked up there by umpire Jared Collins.
So looks like Kieran Parnell has gone to Liam Holtz-Fitz.
That's an important matchup.
As predicted on SEN on Friday.
They're all over it, the SEN crew, aren't they?
Yeah, the
they're all over it. Here they go, the Saints boys bringing it out of the back half. Kicks out wide here, out on his own, Salmon. Don't know about letting Joey Salmon have that much room early. He's looking to go in the corridor. He's undecided now. He's going to go long down the ground of the contest towards Smith and Atkins. Paredes front and centre. Does well. Dishes the ball off there to Green, and it goes into the forward line, and that's a very good mark there. Is it Grenfell?
Grenfell, yeah. It's going to be a worry. Buffalo's backline does look somewhat undersized. Got Ryan Pendlebury there, who's a VFL Team of the Year key back, and he's playing in the midfield. So that's going to. I reckon that is a move that might have to change.
Well, especially with Calder up there as well, a couple of big bodies.
Yeah, Grenfell's just shy of 2 metres, so.
He comes in a deliberate shot on goal here. He's pushed it a little bit out to the left. Ooh. And let off there for Darwin. It would have been a nice way to start. So it'll be Bradley Stokes to bring this one back in.
And Maroney has gone to Calder, which is a good matchup. You take that for both sides.
Yeah, Robinson in the pocket. Chip short over to Brown. Brown in the back pocket for the Buffaloes. Looks to go to the left foot. He's going long towards the contest here. They all fly. No one can take the mark. It's fed forward. Atkinson's broken away, powered away from the stoppage. Atkinson over to Pendlebury, stops and props and goes back to Mitch. And it's not a great kick there by Mitchy Robinson. Turns the football over.
Needs his forwards to hit up at the footy there, not trying to get it out the back.
Harrison Ling took that intercept mark. Scrubby old kick along the ground. It's picked up there by the Saints player in Fawcett. He goes back. Gets it to Parnell. Always has time, Parnell. He's a classy player. Over to Salmon, already getting a couple early touches. He's been good off a step. Finds the skipper in Paredes. He wheels and goes. Wastes no time to get it into these big forwards of St Mary's. And Grenville again.
Almost.
Could have been a free kick there. Tidied up nicely there by Aaron Stokes. Chips the ball out to Pendlebury again, getting a little bit of it early. And this is over to Coulthard. Coulthard on the left foot. Caresses it down. Well done by Salmon in spoiling. He puts a great tackle on Robinson, but he's strong through the core. Handballs it, keeps the ball alive. Well done there. Over to Thomas
There they go.
Clark. Running there, the Buffaloes player. Kicks down towards the half-forward line. Oh, well done there by Holtz Fitz. Knocks the ball forward. And there it is.
Beautiful.
Well done, Buffaloes.
I think there, Haley...
Cockwan Nicky.
So what happened there was Brown ran off Grenfell, really created for him off half-back. They used him. Grenfell was standing at half-forward, 30 metres off him. So if Brown's going to be undersized like that, then that's going to be a good match-up. If Brown's just going to have to make sure he runs off him there.
With the big forwards of St Mary's, you'd be telling your Buffaloes backmen to switch and run and create, make them work defensively. Coco Nicky lining up from probably 30 metres out in front.
It's be a good start for Buffs
the
if he
former
can get it.
Nightcliff Premiership player. Coco Nicky, in he comes. He's jabbed at that one and missed it, so a point each. Both sides have missed very gettable shots on goal to start this game. Be Jacob Long again to bring it in. Been consistent this year, Long. Nice kick. A little bit of a fumble there by Parnell, but he's got time to go back around and kick it back to Long. Oh, no.
No, that's Liam O'Connor-Dawkins. He's a new player from Adelaide. Debut today.
Oh, they've forced the tackle there. Just missed.
So Antonio James goes out with the Rolls Royce, Jalen Clark and Tommy Tuck's sister. So he's into the Clark family there.
Handy information, Rob. Ethan
yeah, just
Brown.
family connections there.
Over to Long. Long short. Paredes getting a little bit of it early. Looking for Parnell, the turnover. Tommy Clark hits it with pace. Serves it up. Oh, was it Bruce? Sorry. Bruce giving it over to Mitch Robinson. Robinson snap.
Sausage roll!
It's the Kodak snap of the day.
Yeah,
Mitchy
beautiful.
Robinson, get around him.
He's just done something there to the... He done his little symbol there, celebrating that beautiful goal there. Geez, the Saints backline just looked a bit shook there, didn't they? Just chipping the ball around. And
it was a contest there by Brew. I'm used to seeing Tommy Clark in the number 15. So he mustn't be playing today, Tommy.
Nah,
gave it over.
Sure.
Brew was just strong in the contest there. Gets it to Robinson and snaps it.
I think the inclusion of Brew and Robinson really adds something to the Buffaloes outfit. Well, Buffaloes, Sorry,
Mitchie will love this little bit of overcast weather. I've watched him a few times and he's been lifting the jumper up a lot, trying to cool down.
Yeah.
Which is strange considering he's played a lot of footy in Brisbane. But anyway, we're back in the middle.
Yeah, great bounce back there from Buffaloes.
What are Buffs doing? They've got an undersized ruckman. Sterling Mitchell goes up in the ruck. Fed out the back here to Coulthard. He does well. He kicks it over. That's Bowles. Paddy Bowles goes long to the half-forward line. Good use to the body.
Big Brew.
It's Brew again. He's causing a few problems. He's got the short back and sides, Brew. Oh, nice. Beautiful little chip over there from Brew. Got the ball nicely there to Antonio James. He's a bit of a live wire, Antonio James. He's got a bit of intel on him, Rob.
Only a 19-year-old kid, so he's played a lot of juniors through the Buffs program. He was down in Adelaide as well. He's been in and out this year, but got the rising star last week.
Comes in.
Kicked 2 goals too.
Oh, nice strike at the football. Can he work it back? Oh,
there it is.
He's worked it back all right. It's a Buff Ewing special. Just sat it up in the breeze and let the breeze come around the side of the grandstand there, and it worked back beautifully. So that's a good goal by Antonio James and gets Buffalo's second.
Yeah, just Brew. Looks like he doesn't mind a bench press, the big fella, and
Matty cage fighter as well.
Yeah, he can do everything.
He does it all.
Jack of all trades. But that's a beautiful goal there, and it looks like Buffs are going with that smaller forward line, and it's got St Mary's a few times on the pace there. St Mary's are known for a quick back line, but...
All right, 7 minutes gone, 2-2-14. The Buffaloes leading St Mary's 1 solitary point. Here we go again. Sterling Mitchell up against the sausage. Ryan Smith, the 200 gamer, knocks it down, roves his own footy, hacks it forward well. Coulthard's there to cut it off. Well done by him over to Nathaniel Cooper. And there goes Stokes. Fumble there.
Ooh.
Oh, he's popped his shoulder out there. It was Cockline Nicky. Yeah. It's fallen to Lant
Clicked
now.
it back in.
He's clicked it back in, Coco. And Lant, just a beautiful disposal to the big fella Grenfell. And he's not going to waste any time. He goes for the snap on the right foot. Probably a better way to do it. Kicks the goal. The Saints are on the board. 1-1-7. Darwin Buffaloes 2-2-14.
Yeah, I think if Cockline just dropped that mark there, but the Buffs boys are out there off half back again. Just that St Mary's half forward line sitting back a bit, and Buffs got him on the rebound there, but obviously that turnover there and Grenfell again. That matchup's going to cause headaches, I think, but I think they're just going to be rolling with it by the looks of it.
I'll have to just put some pressure on Supply, and
yeah, because Brown has looked good when he's run off him.
Yeah, they've just got, I think Buffalo's best way of playing is attacking. You know, the best defence is attack for Buffs. They play better when they're like that. So Atkinson again up against Smith. He gets a double-handed one down. It's Paredes has the run of the ball, picked up by Smithton. Feeds the ball out there to the St Mary's player, running player there. He puts it out in front. That's a nice mark too. Under duress, under a fair bit of pressure there, the Saints player in Hartung, the youngster. Goes short. Well done. Hillier goes on the right foot. Kicks it into the dangerous Calder, once again Grenfell is just too big down there. He started well, the big fella. He's got the sticky fingers today.
Like I said earlier, you've got a VFL Team of the Year centre-half back playing in midfield at Buffs. They might have to make a change here, Haley. I'm not too certain, but he's had three or four goes at it, hasn't he, early in this game, and we're only 9 minutes in.
Yeah, he's a problem, that's for sure. Just gone 9 minutes, 14-7. This will be a good one for Saints if he can get it, and he's online. He likes it. He hits the post.
Definitely
so that's his
nice
one.
From this angle.
1-2. He's kicked now. Stokes wastes no time, but the umpire's going to drag him back, unfortunately. He's kicked the one goal too. So going on to the snap, the second shot he had, which was good. Bradley Stokes brings the ball back in. It is short to Maloney. Back to Stokes. Handballs over the top to that man Pendlebury. Well, no, sorry, it wasn't. It was Cassidy. They're all in there. They're all having a crack at it. Verudes gets it out to Cassidy, and it goes over.
Yeah, Verudes, a player that's come over from Waratahs last year.
Very muscular player, strong player, Verudes.
Yeah, looks like a very suburban sort of footballer. Played in the Adelaide region.
Yeah, been playing in mud, very strong through the thighs.
Yeah.
All right, Sauce just knocks it down there. It was a good tackle on Smithton, actually. It comes back. Paredes quick out of the pack. Here's one. Nicky Yarran keeps it in well. Picked up Moroney, picks it up, shovels it forward. Stokes is in there. Feeds it out to Hillier. Again. Flicks it over the top.
No, yeah, I don't like that free kick there. That wasn't high, and he flicked his head back there, Paredes. It's not a free kick, I don't think.
Well, the umpires picked that one up.
It's out at Palmerston. It's 11-14. Palmerston lead districts out at Norbill.
Paredes comes in he'll kick from 45. He's hit it well. It's good. The skipper's got him back to even terms here. Well done, Nate Paredes. 2-2-14. Buffaloes 2-2-14. 11.5 minutes gone first quarter.
Yeah, they're getting a bit fiery out there. Obviously, St Mary's and Buffalo's traditional rivals from the 80s, 90s, 2000s, a long time, and starting to get a bit of fire there. Paredes got that goal and went straight over to Don Bruin, let him know about it. Yeah, sort of free.
Yeah. It was probably just a little bit reckless there from Tyrone Bean. Gave away the free kick, unfortunately for him. But Buffaloes, it's been a fairly even start to this game. Both sides, major players are getting plenty of the footy and just feeling themselves out at the moment. Saints have made the change in the ruck. Something's happened off the ball. Mitch Robinson's going to get a free kick. A little bit of ill-disciplined play there by the Saints player in Stenning.
Oh, Verudes.
Picked up Verudes on the right foot. Snaps a shot on goal. It's a goal. Get around him. Get around him, all right.
Johnny Verudes there, the ex-Waratah Divi 1 boy.
Bit of ill-discipline there from the St Mary's player in Stenning. So Coach Anthony Villaggio will not be happy about that, and Robinson goes long, front and centre. Vorotis does his own roving out of the contest and rips it back on the right. Kicks the goal.
Johnny Vorotis, he's a very good, clean inside player, very honest sort of footballer. And Mitch Robinson, they just got a free kick back there, that bit of a drop at the knee, but yeah, got him straight through and a deep inside 50 entry, which puts any backline under pressure.
All right, Buffalo's leading 20-14. We're coming up 13 minutes gone, first quarter. Mitchy Robinson having a little bit of a laugh there. We're back into the middle. Well done by the Saints player that time in Oban. Got a bit of a knock away. On the up by Pendlebury, over to Mitch Robinson. Robinson goes long again. Just got a penetrating kick, or a little bit of a hold there by Long on Collinson. Umpire didn't see anything in it. Oh, and now he's pinged him. Ping Long for just taking that ball out. Umpire Collinson's onto that. I think Collins is on that one.
Yeah, I think Collinson should shoot from here. He doesn't mind it from the pocket. Normally the umpires pay that one when they see that jumper pull like that, but got away with one there, Jacob Long.
And Joey's looking to snap on that left foot. Steps out and around.
Loves the celebration.
Through it. Oh, get it, mum. Get around him. Joey Collinson kicks a ripper from the pocket for the Buffs. And they've taken a little break. 4 goals, 2-26 to 2-2, 14. 14 minutes gone.
Yeah, this game's starting to really look like, obviously I don't want to jinx it, but it's starting to really look like a free-flowing sort of shootout sort of game here, Damien. It could be a 30-goal game.
Oh, I think so, Robert.
6 goals. Yeah, 6 goals in 14 minutes here.
That's what you want to see.
Yeah, definitely. Buffalo, but St Mary's are very good offensively, and when they get the football and they're spread, but Buffs are getting them at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah, they certainly are. And Oban has gone into the Oborn's in the ruck now for St Mary's, up against Sterling Mitchell. He jumps early. They all sort of miss it. The ball bounces. It's well done there. The St Mary's player knocks it forward. Lance got it. He needs assistance, and it comes in the way of Boyle, the big-bodied Boyle. Knocks the ball forward.
Moroney.
Oh, Moroney. He wasn't sure about going back with the flight of that one. Grenfold gets his own ball and roves his own. A little bit of lack of talk there by the Buffaloes, and Kevin Moroney just letting his teammate know, "Oi, give me a little bit of an idea of what's coming, please." Ball goes out.
Yeah, definitely had the option there to cut that one off.
Boundary throw in deep in the forward line for St Mary's. We've gone 15 minutes, first quarter, 26 plays 14. A great throw from the boundary umpire. Good work there from Grenfold. Knocks it to the advantage of Calder, but he's set upon by the Buffaloes defenders in Hayden Brown. And Dom Brew was there, lurking with intent. Here we go again, Grenfold. The big body's just, they've grabbed him. They're a little bit worried about him. And Sterling Mitchell gives away a holding free kick. So the big fella's going to line up for his 4th shot on goal in the first quarter.
Yeah, I did say on the radio that I think a weakness of Buffalo's that they might address is flying big Benny Archard.
Yeah.
And I think, having him in there would be really good today. But they are looking good on the spread today, the Buffs boys.
He's jailed that one. Well done. Big Grenfold. Grenfold gets a little bit more cream for his effort. And he's playing a little bit of a lone hand up there at the moment. 3 goals, 2-20 the St Mary's. Trail of Buffalo's 4-2-26. We're 16 minutes gone. Definitely free kick there, Rob.
Yeah, definitely. Especially when you have those big blokes in the ruck. You can't get around that if you don't have those big guys. And it's pretty much like you don't contest it and just hope you can read the play, read the defensive sort of aspect from it.
His size is certainly worrying them. So I think on that occasion Sterling Mitchell was trying to mitigate the strength of him and gave away the free kick. So we're back in the middle now. Sterling Mitchell's back in the ruck for Buffaloes, or still in the ruck, and he's up against a 200 gamer. Ryan Smith holds his ground well, palms it down. Picked up by Brew. He extracts himself from the pack and hacks it forward. Very well done there by the Saints player on Holt Fitz. Ball goes back in. Cooper looks to tackle Lant. Lant gets it. It goes back to Ryan Smith. Lant grabs it again and goes to the left foot in the Grenfold direction. They can't mark it that time. Picked up there by the Buffaloes player in Xavier Grant. They cough it up though. And there he goes through. It was Smithton, was it? Smithton hacks it forward. Good tackle there by the Buffs player in Grant. Followed up. He pulls it in. I reckon he might have a problem there. Nope, no free kick on the play there. Lucky, a little bit.
Yeah, umpire might have been blinded there. Got the young fella there umpiring. Arthur, he's 14 years old. Good on him, getting out there and having a crack.
All right, Cassidy knocks the ball forward, but kicks it. Lant picks it up, throws it on the left. It's a high one. Yaron's going with a flight. One for the Brave. It goes down. The champ grabs it, Calder. He doesn't need an invitation. He just goes bang, goal. St. Mary's. Great bit of roving there by Calder. The big fella just ties the game up. 4 goals, 2-26 to St. Mary's. 4-2-26 Buffaloes. We've gone 18 minutes, Rob. What do you think of this?
I think Kevin Moroney here just had the positioning there, just had to really halve that contest there, didn't he? Punch it more boundary side. Calder was caught out, and then it ended up backfiring there. It's the old backman's rule, isn't it? You know, you want to clear that contest and halve it, not just halve it back down into the corridor.
Yeah, probably needed a double-fisted Flanagan.
Yeah, definitely. And he was in front as well, so everything was there for him to do it.
Some blokes just hesitate.
Yeah.
They just hesitate. Darren Flanagan never did. Here we go again. Ryan Smith goes early. He still palms it, even though he's sitting on his backside, Smithy. Well done, Coco Nicky. Gathers the ball well. He's recovered from his shoulder problems. He goes with a mongrel punt kick, as they would call that. Antonio James has got the run of it, but it's picked up there nicely by the Saints player in Ling. Wheels and goes Lant. He'll get plenty of it today, Lant. Boyle. Oh, it's got some hands in the back there. Well done there by...
Super Cooper's out.
Super Cooper's out, yeah, but...
Bowden chasing with pressure.
Dishes it out. Well done there by Smithton. Smithton gets it back. He gets it over to Paredes, is it?
To Boyle,
no,
to
Boyle
Paredes
wasn't
now.
Now Paredes. Showed some strength, Boyle then. Did very well, Paredes. He's corralled. He goes on to the right.
Champ.
Chips it around. And Calder on the lead. He's hard to get around when Calder gets in front like that.
Yeah, I'd play him in front. When you play on him, I think it's better if you play in front of him. And I think Moroney was just caught behind and quick ball movement. But we'll wait for him here to shoot first, and I'll speak on what I just noticed there. He's got it.
Bang. Jackson Calder kicks his second goal in about 3 minutes and gives St. Mary's the lead now after 20 minutes. St. Mary's 5 goals, 2-32, leading the Buffaloes 4 goals, 2-26, and an entertaining first quarter. 20 minutes gone.
Yeah, just there on the stoppage on the wing there. The St. Mary's boys were a lot quicker to get to that hold up there, that stoppage area, to that contest, and then they also had better shape outside when they won the football. Buffs boys were a bit more caught out in no man's land. Paredes was left to his own devices out in the wing, and then obviously great quick ball movement into Calder.
Very well weighted kick, wasn't it?
Yeah,
didn't
that's what you want
it.
as a full forward. You want it to just put to your space a little bit, not drilled in at your feet.
Atkinson and Smith go at it again. Perfect throw up there from umpire Collins, I must say. Pulls it in. And
so it seems like both sides are scoring goals in waves. So Saints, you know,
it was Stenning.
It comes in 2s and 3s.
Eludes Robinson, extracted by Brew, the brute strength of the man. Kicks it up towards Pendlebury. He's worrying him out of it there was Ling. It's been knocked back. The St. Mary's players are first to recover in Musgrove. Oh, they're going in hard. Bowles gets it. He hacks it forward. This is a dangerous ball, a bit of a chaos ball. Collinson can't quite handball it. Long tidies it up with the assistance of Ling. Comes out here, Saints again. Oh, that's a dangerous kick into the centre of the ground, but it's well picked up by Smith. Then he misses the target going past. Buffalo's quick to recover there in Stokes. Feeds the ball out. It's smothered off the boot there.
Clark,
now a fumble from Clark. And I'm not sure what that was for, but Oborn, for legging, it was the signal. So Oborn's got it. Kicks it down into the St. Mary's end of the ground. Grenfold's trying to mark that. Well done. Picked up there by the Saints player in Hartung. It comes out. Little snap
Cookie.
goal. Well done, Cook.
The Cookie Monster gets one there. Beautiful snap through. They were just going through half forward. You got to put that ball up a bit more to Grenfell. He's looking dangerous up there. Give him something to jump at, eh? Just, yeah.
So 22 minutes gone. And you see the contest. It was just well done there by the Saints player. Probably a free kick, but they called play on, and that was well done, and Cook finished it off.
So Bus kicked the first 2, Saints kicked the next 2, Bus kicked the next 2, and Saints kicked the next 4. An issue for Buffalo sometimes is their defence. If there's good ball movement going in there, they can be easy to score against, and now we're sort of seeing it with a few of these forwards are getting on the end of it. Just had to help their shape a bit better there.
Oborn up against Atkinson in the ruck. We've gone 23 minutes. Mitch Robinson knocks it forward, and well done there by Holtz Fitz in front. Dances around, laces it out. Oh, probably could have marked that. Then Hassan Ahmad Watkins had a little bit of a dabble at it.
Yeah, it looked like a couple of players just led to the same spot there.
We've got 23 minutes gone. St Mary's leading 38-26. Entertaining first quarter.
10 goals scored in the first quarter. It's good to watch.
They're milling around. Parnell's there on Holt Fitz. Oborn gets a tap. Well done there by the Saints player. Kicks the ball forward. Once again, Saints trying to just get this ball forward. The advantage paid. Oh, hold on a second. He's reversed it.
Yeah, I missed that one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Saints had it, and he's chipped it into
Cockbrough.
Bruce got it over to Coco Nicky.
2 former Tigers combined here.
A few former Tigers out there for the Buffaloes today. Coco Nicky's going back. He looked like he got a little bit of a stinger on that shoulder.
What's his distance like? Are you backing him in from here? He's going to have to kick it from 52.
Well, his first kick wasn't great. He poked at it, so maybe this extra distance for Coco, he'll smack through the ball. He seems to have struck that one a little bit better, but he's missed to the other side this time.
That's his second behind for Coco.
Yep. Matty Green wanting to bring the ball back in quickly. Plays on, gives it over to Long. Long evades a tackle, and then he's got to hurry. It's well done there. The Saints boys have worked this out very nicely. Out to the far side of the ground, and there's the turnover. Kevin Mulroney's got it.
Yeah, Saints backline starting to look a lot more settled now, aren't they?
Yep, Atkinson. He goes on again to Brown. Brown's got to play on. Yaron puts pressure on Brown and forces him to turn the football over in the middle of the ground. Cook with beautiful quick hands there.
Boyle's out.
To Hillier. Boyle's out. The big guy from Adelaide goes for goal, and that's a great finish. Oh, that's a great finish.
Great goal.
Well done, Boyle. Kicks a goal for St Mary's. So St Mary's get one in jump time. 25 minutes gone. 7-2, 44. Leading the Buffs now 4-2, 26.
Yeah, I think all credit there goes to, we didn't rewind it back further, but all credit there goes to Nick Yaron for that pressure and covering off that exit. Buffalo's looked out with the switch. They had someone free on the wing, but Nick Yaron come across, put that pressure on, and was able to create that rush kick into the corridor, which went to no man's land, and Saints had the players to make that spread there, Haley.
Yeah, a little bit clunky on the switch, weren't they, Buffaloes? They weren't sort of clean. And the switch was the right play, but I think they were a couple of seconds too late, which brought Nicky Yaron into the play. And good pressure from Yaron. Yeah. Here we go again, Oborn and Atkins. Atkins sort of gets one there. Robinson is going to get the clearance. Good bit of sharp hands work there from Brew. It goes over to Coco Nicky now. Shrugs a tackle that probably should have been made. Holtz Fitz gets it. He's on the right foot, the number 5. He snaps. And it'll go through. Well done by Jacob Long. Knocks that one away from Joey Collinson and through for a point.
Last week, Haley, St Mary's did a lot of transition from the back half, from full back. So let's see how they go here. They probably scored 3 or 4 goals against Palmerston from kick-outs.
Well, I reckon the Tiwis back in the day used to pride themselves on kicking goals from kick-outs. Jacob Long goes long and pushed out of it. Smithton there by Stokes. Handballs the ball on the up to Bean. Bean gets it back in there. They all fly. Defensive punch. Joey Collinson drops it, but umpire says play on. And Coco Nicky, I reckon, was at front and centre. And he's picked that up, and maybe Coco just needs to snap them all day.
Yeah, great work there from Joey Collinson as well. I think it was we'll see in the replay here. Might have been a 2-on-1, but he was able to create that contest, because they haven't got anyone big down there. Hassano Matt Watkins is their biggest forward, 186 centimetres. Yep, there. Hassan made the contest. Joey crumbed and was able to bring it out to Coco. Coco, very talented footballer. Were you surprised Haley didn't play much more footy at Nightcliff for Premier League footy?
Yeah, I think that everyone's known that Coco's been a real talent, and I've had a lot to do with him over the years, and yeah, he's just one of those guys that sort of come in and out of the footy club a little bit, but it's great to see the change to another club, and obviously he's a dad now, so he's got a lot of other things going on, but he's
looking very dangerous.
Yeah, he's a good player. He really is a talent. It's good to see Coco playing.
Oh, umpire quick on that one. Ball, took it out.
Oborn took it out of the ruck.
No surprise to see Brew at the bottom of that pack.
Oh, loves it. Tackles like a rugby league player, Brew.
It's the captain of Werribee.
Goes on to the left foot. 28 minutes gone. Buffaloes would love to grab a late one here. Robinson goes in hard. Watkins, Matt Watkins out to Coco. Coco throws it out. Verutis gets it over to Armat Watkins. He has a flying shot. And Jacob Long, like in playing goalkeeper like the old Johnny Anstess.
Yeah, old Johnny Anstess.
Back in the day.
Time premiership player. 9, is it? Johnny's one.
Yeah, well, probably. Is this the Wiz? Parnell. Chips it back over to Long. Olds Fitz just hanging off him there. Smithton. They've done well, Buffaloes here. They've forced St Mary's now to go to the contest, but Saints have milked it down well. 44 plays 27. 7 goals, 2, 44. Buffaloes 4 goals, 3, 27. And we'll be back after a short break, quarter time.
To the left of your radio they go.
Wow, what a goal to start the game.
Beautiful. Goes for home and has nailed an absolute ripstorter. From the pocket, and he's kicked an absolute ripper.
Welcome back to TIO Stadium here, St Mary's versus Buffaloes. 2 goals each apiece for Calder and Grenfell for the Saints, with Boyle, Cook and Paredes 1 apiece. And for the Buffaloes, James, Robinson, Varotos, Nicky and Collinson. Best players, Damo, I would say Brew's been very good for Buffs, along with Robinson, Coco, Nicky, James, those players. And Grenfell, Long and Boyle for mine from Saints.
Yeah, can't disagree with that.
Yeah, and Jackson Calder was very quiet for the first half of that quarter, and he had a 3-minute patch where he kicked 2 goals. And that's the type of player he is.
Doesn't need a lot of touches to make you pay. Jackson Calder, the champ.
Yeah, before you know it, he has 5 or 6.
Here we go. Atkinson up against Ryan Smith. For those that don't know, Ryan Smith's 200th game for St Mary's today in the NTFL competition, and here he goes in the ruck. He does well. He uses his body nicely. Goes to Boyle. He knocks the ball forward in the way of Yaron. Yaron being well marked there by Aaron Stokes. Looks as though he's tackled him without it, Stokes. Always a worry with Yaron's pace. He goes to play on quickly. Goes in the Grenfell direction, and that's a better effort there. Moroni should have got it, but he should have marked it, but he actually recovered well, Kevin. Gives it over the top. Mitchy Robinson will use all his AFL experience to work that one over the line.
Yeah, for the viewers at home there, the Buffs half-forward line didn't roll up there. They didn't have that get-out kick. That's why Moroni had to go with that dinky one on the boundary.
It's probably a better way to play Grenfell there.
Yeah, Moroni peeled off there,
yeah,
which is good.
Get him to hold him out of the contest. Smith very well done with his body for Lant, and Smith does his own roving, kicks it back in. And Aaron Stokes probably should have been paid the mark strong through the... There was... Bradley Stokes, but it's come out to Grenfell and he's just going bang. No.
Boyle, yeah.
Boyle, sorry.
It's a bit worrying how much space there that Boyle just had.
Bradley Stokes, just a point there for St Mary's. Up 1 minute into the second quarter, Brad Stokes will bring the ball back in. And over to Aaron. Kicks it out to Coulter. Probably need a little bit more out of him. It goes in the direction of Brew. Brew's been good early in and under. Very strong body, strong physical player, Dom Brew.
Bit stagnant bus up there. They need to get on the wheels.
Out nice and wide. Coulter, the man I just mentioned, probably, as I said, he needs a bit of a lift. He's an important player for the Buffs. Here he goes. He chips down the line again to Pendlebury. It's been a methodical build-up here by the Buffaloes. Chipped over the top again. Bowles has got it. Paddy Bowles on the half-forward flank. There he goes, chips it to the leading forward. And Collinson, I think it was, St Mary's smashed that ball forward again. Pendlebury picks it up. Robinson. And Mitchy's got it, puts his hand up and says, hold on guys, I'm just going to line this one up and have a look.
Yeah, for the viewers at home, Buffaloes have got a very small forward line today, so that's why they're not probably bombing away, hey? So just pinpointing those targets and making St Mary's accountable. He's tough angle out here on in front of the St Mary's clubhouse. I'm backing him in.
Here he goes. Mitchy Robinson kicks that goal there. Goes across the face and a point there. Mitchy Robinson. They used to have a famous red-headed player too, Mango Anderson. Used to have the red hair and used to light it up on the half-forward flank. So if Mango's out listening today, big cheerio to me, mate. Mango, good man, good Buffaloes man and a great footballer in his day. Goes out nice and wide. Paredes has got it now for Saints. He looks to play on. Straight away, Cassidy corrals him. He chips the ball over to Hillier. Hillier's out. Oh, he's going to have a bounce. There he goes. He's had a bounce and he's kicked it inside 50. Grenfell's there. Good. Punch from Moroni. Well done. Picked up by Stokes. Stokes clever over to Coulter. He has time to recover. Joey Salmon puts a great tackle on him. No. Well done, Salmon. Comes through. Cassidy tidies it up.
Good hit.
Yeah, nice hit. They had to get that one. Pendlebury. Brew comes running past on the left foot. Brew with a bit of distance. Let's see them now. Well done, Coco. Nicky works his man under. He's just got to steady down. Coco! He goes for goal. Oh, jeez.
Jeez, he's looking very dangerous up there, Cock One Nicky.
That would have... Cock One Nicky, that would have brought the stand down if he had to kick that one. A point, though. 5-6-36 trail St Mary's. 7-3-45. Jacob Long, very consistent player this season, brings it in, he goes to the skipper.
Yeah, very offensive style of football today, isn't it?
Paredes, yes. Nice little chip over the top there to Green. Green's been a good servant this year, and that's a great kick in to force it. Both sides a little bit loose. They're finding their targets. Fawcett kicks it towards the turnover zone, and holding his ground there. Did quite well. The Saints player in Smithton, premiership player last year. He goes long in the Grenfell direction. He's worked his body well there, and yes, Nicky Yarran. Is it one of those ones where it could be a kicking in danger, or it's a goal? Nick Yarran's kicked the goal. Great roving by Nicky Yarran, and kicks another one for the Saints.
Yeah, St Mary's. It's going to be a battle of who's the cleanest going forward today, I reckon. Haley. Both sides playing a very offensive style of football. First to 100 probably wins today, I'd imagine, because I think it's going to be one of those games where one side's going to kick 20 goals today, I'm feeling.
Yeah, Cassidy just not quite quick enough to recover on that one, and Nick Yarran hit it with pace. So St Mary's leading 51 to Buffalo's 36. Entertaining game. 5.5 minutes gone, second quarter.
Yeah, it's always tough as a defender as well. As much as you can halve that contest and take it out of a dangerous area, if you can do both things, then it's always going to help your other backs out.
Oborn and Sterling Mitchell, the two undersized ruckmen, going at it. Paredes comes through strongly, knocks it out to Oborn, who taps it over to Lant. Lant gets it on to Bowden, but the ball comes back to Pendlebury. Pendlebury goes forward. Well done there by the St Mary's player in O'Connor Dawkins.
He's laid on that.
He's laid on it a little bit, and umpire Collins has gone, he's pulled it in, so Coco's got it. You've got to be careful he doesn't give away a 50 here.
Liam O'Connor's debut as well, playing on Coco Nicky.
Chips the ball in. Holtz Fitz is there. Brew with strength through the core again. He throws it on the boot, and it's bounced just inside the line. It looked like it went out on the full. Although Kieran Parnell's arguing it could be deliberate. I'm not sure it was. So the boundary umpire is going to throw this one in the forward pockets. Buffalo's pressing here. 51 plays 36. 6.5 minutes gone. Second quarter. Umpire's going to hook this one in again for us. Nice throw. Gets it into the corridor. Pendlebury has a fresh airy. Ball's bouncing around there. Brew's on it again down the bottom. He gives it to Lance on the up. Different colours. Pressure comes there from Varutis. Ball bouncing. It's anyone's ball here. Picked up by Cassidy. And holding the ball, Cassidy. It could have gone either way. It was a good tackle in the end by Forsgett.
Now St Mary's with this
Fawcett,
yeah, Fawcett's debut as well, coming in from the under-18s.
Salmon goes out wide. That's a good ball too out there for Hillier, who's given him a little bit of run. Handball's off. Out comes Calder on the lead. That's a good contest. Kevin Moroney doing pretty well on that occasion.
He's got Robinson free in the corridor.
Coulter on
Didn't
the
see
up.
him.
Kicks it out wide. Salmon again. Coco Nicky corrals him. The ball comes back into Ling. Ling chips short. Picked up by Yarran. Well done. Yarran's starting to cause him a few problems. A nice kick into Oborn too. A little bit loose there on that occasion, Sterling Mitchell. Nicky Yarran certainly lifted, and a straight turnover. Kevin Moroney sags back and takes a mark. Chips into Cassidy. Buffaloes, here they go again. They're just measuring. They really haven't got someone on the high half forward that they can hit up on the lead.
Yeah, we got all those smalls as well, Haley, so they should be pushing up the ground a bit more.
Aidan Brown back over to Coulter, who's got more of it in this second quarter. Out to Moroney, ever reliable. Chips it into Pendlebury. Looks like Buffs are going to play this possession style of footy. It's suiting them at the moment. That ball goes out on the full. So Hillier to bring it back in. He kicks into the pocket. Paredes has got it, and the umpire said that's out of bounds on the full.
No. Played on out of bounds over the other side there, I believe.
Comedy of errors at the moment. What's going on here? And the umpire's going to bring a bit of sanity back to it. We're going to throw it in. Hillier must have played on out of bounds.
Yeah, both sides playing a bit more possession football, not as direct as the first quarter for this second quarter here.
The two makeshift ruckmen go at it, which is strange. Sterling Mitchell fumbles it forward.
Free kick to Buffs.
Yep, holding Free kick,
Clark.
Jackson Clark, the scribe. Oh, saw something he liked. I thought he was about to give it to the boundary umpire then. Clarkey goes long.
Great contest.
A few flyers there, picked up. Well done by Cassidy. Gives the ball out to Holds Fitz, I think it might have been. Joey Collinson gathers it, feeds it back out. Well done, Joseph. It's out there to Brutus. A left footer, and dropped something he should have probably marked there. Tidied up by the Saints player. Smithton's now got it. Kicks it long. Out in the direction there of Jackson Clark, and he's cut off and taken an intercept mark. Well done, Jackson. Plays on, kicks it on his right. As he hit a target, Holtz Fitz has got it. Pendlebury steadies. Clever play into Mitchie Robinson. And well done, Pendlebury. He doesn't waste too many possessions, does he?
No, he takes pride in his use of the pill.
And Mitch Robinson, the AFL star. Great to have Mitch up here in the territory playing with the Buffaloes. Had a long connection to Buffaloes over the years. And, it's great having all these ex-AFL guys up here and hanging around and playing week in, week out.
Yeah, very interested to see how this small forward line setup works for Buffs as well as this game goes on.
Mitchie Robinson, he'll kick from about 40 metres on a slight angle. You'd think that he'd be accustomed to this, and we've put the curse on him, and he's missed. So they really needed that one.
Yeah, definitely.
They needed that one.
So Buffs yet to actually get a goal in this quarter, and Saints only with the one.
8 goals, 3. St Mary's 51, leading 5-7, 37. 11 minutes gone. Long comes back in. Brings the ball back in there. And that goes to Stenning. Chips it over. Can't find the target. Paredes comes through with a bit of fancy soccer work. Well done, Paredes. Gets the ball to Mitchie Musgrave. Goes in the Calder direction. Takes the mark that time. Hands balls off to Lant.
Grenfell deep.
Lant deep. Grenfell. Yeah, Grenfell's there.
Yep.
He's a big bit of meat. You've got to get him tighter there, and the not enough pressure there on the St Mary's players as they brought the ball in.
Yeah, Grenfell going for his third here.
Oh, he's got a repertoire, hasn't he? He's gone to check side. He's shot. He's had a few. He's snapped one. He's kicked one from a static shot. And now he's thrown his check side in, Rob. So 9 goals, 3, 57. Buffaloes 5-7, 37. 20-point lead now to St Mary's. 12 minutes gone.
Yeah, St Mary's. It's going to be interesting now to see how Buffaloes bounce back from this. 20 points down in this quarter. It was good that Calder presented up the ground as well. He has been a bit stuck deep at the start of the year. Now he's presented up, and he's got Batman and Robin up there with Grenfell, and letting Grenfell just have the lick of the ice cream at the moment.
Yeah, they've got Brew, Verutas and Mitchie Robinson in at the centre bounce. Maybe they need a bit of an outside player. They've got 3 pretty tough nuts in their Buffs. Might need to mix it up a little bit. Yes, Brew and Verutas,
as you said,
spelled into each other. Smithton tries to get a handball then over to Stenning.
Get it in.
Picked up there by Buffs. Comes in. Good contest there by Armat Watkins, but it comes out to Saints have got it and chipped it out to Salmon. Joseph Salmon on the half-back flank. Chips it over. Nice kick. There to Stenning. Holtz Fitz mans the mark. Umpire calls play on. Stenning goes long. In the area of Yaron. Yaron cleverly taps it. He knew where he was going with that one, and then he kicks it forward. Calder outnumbered. He'll need to be super good, and he wasn't able to do it then. Cassidy got it. It's a nice kick from Cassidy over to Robinson. Mitchie Robinson quick to get up. Well done. Goes inboard there.
Brew's out here.
Ball over the top to Brew. Brew. Long knocks it away. It's a good contest between Collinson and Long at the moment. Joey Collinson does well.
Oh, great work, Joey.
Beautiful play there from Joey Collinson.
Joey
Collinson. Just about the play of the day, Joey Collinson. That was a ripper. Well done, and I reckon it was Matt Watkins ended up jailing that one.
Yeah, Matt Watkins has a vital role to play today as the only big up there having a contest. But Joey Collinson has been a bit of an fringy player for Buffalo's last 3 or 4 years, but he's wound back the clock, playing on Jacob Long here. Great contest. Most players would have left that out, but he just socketed it back in, and Matt Watkins was there ready to swoop on it.
Great play from Joey Collinson. A good example for young players. Never give up on the play.
Yeah,
You know,
definitely.
they could have easily picked it up and walked over the line, but Joey kept persevering. It's been a good contest, those two, Collinson and Long.
Yeah, Joey Collinson has surprised me today. I'm playing one out deep. Bit of a Matty Campbell role that Buffs have had played before, and Joey Collinson's doing really good down there.
It's good to see the ruckman are back. I'm loving it. Ryan Smith and Atkinson. Ball goes out there. Cooper. Handballs it over. Ryan Smith gets it. Lands.
Pressure.
Puts the ball out to
great
Coyle.
tackle.
That's a good tackle there from Cooper.
Undersized.
He's only a little fella, but he's he's got a lot of tenacity. Picked up there. Cassidy. He's tackled and lands on the football.
Yeah, good call by the ump.
Good umpiring there. I think that was a good contest.
Yeah.
Well done. Fawcett laid the tackle, I think it was, the young fella. Cassidy feeds the ball back in. Oh, a bit unlucky. Yeah, Boyle's got the free kick there. Holding the ball.
Quick one there.
Holding the ball. Brew, another tackle over to Pendlebury. Pendlebury down the line.
Brother of Scott.
Is he?
Yeah. You know that.
I follow Essendon, mate.
Yeah.
I don't care about what Collingwood are doing, to be honest.
So I think this is
But aren't the
equal.
Bombers up and about?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy we've got Scotty, so see how that goes.
Yeah. All right, boundary throw in here. 15 minutes gone. Ryan Smith and Atkins go at it. Lant strong in the contest. Coulthard. The ball goes back into Lant. Get it out, boys.
Here we
Goes
go.
forward. Robinson snuck forward, and it comes out to Mitchie. Goes in to Mitchie to Parnell. Cuts that off. Coulthard keeps it going forward. Parnell goes off the ground. Well done, the Wiz. Yeah, nice hands. Wiz Parnell over to big fella Boyle. Just goes nice and long. Well done there. The Buffaloes player left his man Pendlebury and goes in, doesn't get it. Calder goes out to the forward pocket now. Moroney's well done Calder. He's 3-on-1 down there though. Bradley Stokes.
Yeah, great
got
for
it.
the Buffs.
Well done over to Brew.
Buffs really have lifted their intensity in the last 2 or 3 minutes. Oh, Coulthard. Jeez, I've got to grab that.
Hilliers picked that one up. Coulthard to probably do better then. Good tackle over there. Drop the ball.
Great call up.
Big Glenfell. But it's a good tackle there by Cassidy.
Or Brown, one of them.
Brown or Cassidy.
But yeah, it's good from Brown. Good fight back from him. He has been
it
beaten
was
today.
Brown.
And Kevin
Did
Moroney
well.
coming across on Calder.
Moroney in the back pocket for Buffs. Kicks it
Good
over
hit.
to Bean, but it has been cut off there by Smithton. Lant goes short to Calder. He drops one that he might have normally taken. Ball comes out there. Buffs wanting to go off the ground on that occasion by Bean. Probably better off picking it up. Head over the football. Salmon strong in the contest.
Yeah.
A good tackle from Paddy Bowles too. Bowles wraps him up. No prior. The umpire will come in and ball it up. Both sides looking a little bit fatigued here at the 17.5-minute mark, Rob.
Yeah, they played a very quick brand of footy, haven't they, today? It's been very gun-ho.
Yeah, there's a few hands on hips there at that contest. Yaron has the run of it, feeds it out. Salmon will get the handball from Lant. Joey Salmon on his left foot. He kicks an inside right foot and he kicks a goal. Great goal, Joey Salmon.
That's his first for the day, I believe, for Joey Salmon, but just reward for effort on that wing there, and he's starting to get on his wheels a bit, and some of the other wingers, they definitely have to be accountable for him. Has been a very damaging player and was in the best 3 last week against Palmerston as well, I thought. You see him there, he's running with Tyrone Bean there, and
He's just thinking his way through this. He's not sure whether he's going to use his left. He goes to his right, he straightens up and kicks a good goal and gets it back out to 20 points for the Saints.
Holtzfit's now moved up onto a wing here, it seems.
10 goals, 363. Buffalo 6-7, 43, a 20-point lead coming towards 19 minutes into junk time. Be very important this next 3 or 4 minutes on the context of this game.
Yeah, definitely. St Mary's 3 goals to 1 this quarter.
All right, we've got Mitchell back against Auburn. No one really wins it. Paredes does what he does best and just knocks it forward and wins the hard ball. Robinson picks it up. Handballs to the voice of Bowles, which was good, and Brew on the left foot. A mongrel old punt kick into the into the forward half, and the chaos ball. Verutis gets it.
Oh, great
and
kick.
Coquan Nicky somehow wills himself to make the mark. It probably almost, with Buffaloes, it's almost better when they go in with a little bit of chaos with their small forwards.
Yeah, just move it forward, and the forwards they just got to be in front, and that quick football comes in. Coquan Nicky has been very good today for the Bus, but he's got one goal 3. Going to kick this will make it 2-3 for the day. Oh, and he's missed.
He's laid back on it. They needed that one, Coco. You've got to kick him, son.
Yeah, he's probably been their most dangerous player up forward, hasn't he? And
that was just great the way he got in front there and willed himself, Rob, to get that ball.
Yeah, definitely. He could have 3 or 4 goals right now, Coco.
Jacob Long brings the ball back in, grandstand side. Smithton in the van. Holtz-Fitz does enough to spoil. Salmon overruns it. Robinson gets it.
Good hands.
Good by Holtz-Fitz into Verutis. Goes back to Robinson. Kicks it in deep. Oh,
too much on the
that
kick.
man there, the whiz. Kieran Parnell goes off for a little canter. Well done to him. Over to Boyle.
Ooh.
Boyle's got to follow up there. Hillier does well, just taps the ball to him. Nothing in that. Grenfell,
Good
beautiful
coming.
position. And Nicky Yaron on the right foot. Oh, just misses to the left there.
Yeah, Nick Yaron, front and centre, textbook.
Genuine front and centre for the young players watching. That is where it's at. Beautiful front and centre play there by Nick Yaron.
Keeps that margin at 20 points. It was 10 points at quarter time. Now St Mary's lead by 20 points in their second quarter, approaching the 21st minute.
Stokes brings it back in. Goes out to Brown. Brown looking around. He's not quite sure where he's going to go. Gets close to the man on the mark. It was Smithton. Goes long down. Outnumbered a little bit in the contest was Oborn. They all go in hard in front of the grandstand, as you would expect.
Yeah, Mitchy Robinson crashing in. One last effort before he comes off for a spell.
Make sure he hurts somebody before he goes off. Just a very strong contest there from Robinson. Been impressed with the boundary umpire, the young lass on this side. She's got a good hoik in her.
Yeah,
Hoik's another one in, well done. Goes to Oborn, palms it down to Lant. Picked up by Boyle, crude from Patrick Bowles. They won't, Lant didn't like that. And I think Oborn will get the ball.
Yeah, I think that one was just one of those unlucky ones, eh?
Yeah.
Just,
There's no malice in Bowles. Just a nice hard footballer, so nothing much in that. Oborn goes long towards the contest. Saints player there in Hartung does very well. He gathers that ball, gives it over to Mitchy Musgrave. Mitchy, yes, beautiful shot on goal there, makes them pay. St Mary's 11-4-70, leading Darwin Buffalo 6-8-44, 22 minutes gone.
Yeah, I'd like to see now how Buffaloes react to this, maybe in the second half. St Mary's just very clinical. They know where they're going to be, create the contest, front and centre, and that spread forward. Had a few options streaming through there, and Mitchy Musgrave, Mitzi straight through the middle.
Yeah, you need to finish those. I remember when Mitch Musgrave used to come, I was coaching the 14s there one year, and he was 8.
Yeah.
I kept asking his mum, can he play yet?
Yeah.
She goes, no, another 5 years. So Mitchy, that's what you want to see. Coco Nicky missed one at the other end. Simple shot. Mitch Musgrave shows us how it had to be done. Kicks the goal. We've got the ruckman back. We've got Ryan Smith and Christopher Atkinson again. Smithy uses his body. It goes down, but Brew sharks it off him. Kicks the ball forward. Coco's in the vicinity again. A little clever tap on by Coco. Kicks it into Antonio James. Had to react quicker. Parnell picks it up. Throws it on the boot, and it's out of bounds on the full. Be a kick there for Coulthard. 23 minutes gone. St Mary's leading 70-44. Buffaloes need one here. They certainly need one. Coulthard's been good in this second quarter, and his hands on it.
Yeah, the St Mary's boys have pushed back into this space here. It's going to be very hard to find a target. Maybe a quick chaos kick in and see if those quicks can get a quick crumb and draw a free kick or get a quick snap on.
Coulthard goes long. I'll be wanting to
Matt
kill
Watkins.
this one. Matt Watkins gives it a contest. Ryan Smith's there. Joey Collinson knocks it forward. Once again, Lant, strong. Picks it up, throws it on the boot. That's a good mark too by the Saints player in Hartung, the young player. Kept his eye on the ball, well done.
Best
They
mate
needed
Mitchy
that one.
Musgrave.
Brown, who chips it wide out there for Paredes, who keeps it in. Well done by the skipper. Bit of a 9-iron. Brown gives him a contest. It comes down to Johnny Verutis. Knocks it forward. Well done, Lant again. The skipper Paredes throws that one out. Play on the umpire. Hartung gets it again. One for the Brave. It's a high ball on centre wing. Brew, nice and hard. This could be Buff's last chance for the quarter. Dom Brew gets it in there. Good contest. Well done there by the Saints player in Ling. Out to Long.
That's Bowden.
Bowden.
Maybe, yep.
Oh, KK Nicky tries to use his body there. Long's got it now. And Saints have held on out. Well done to the St Mary's back half there. St Mary's 11 goals, 470, leading Buffalo 6-8. 44 at half time.
Yeah, I'll run through some goal kickers here. Nate Paredes, Cook, Yaron, Salmon, Musgrove and Boyle all with one apiece. Jackson Corder, the champ, with 2. Grenfell with 3. All individual goal scorers for the Buffaloes. Joe Collinson, Nicky, Varodos, Robinson, Armat Watkins and Antonio James are the goal scorers there for the Buffs. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, for the second half of TIO NTFL football.
Some plays there from the Tigers back line then.
Henderson it has been too, and you're quite right.
I think he went well.
Robinson just about gets to 50. The kick is no problem whatsoever. Thank you very much. First goal on the board goes to the Darwin Buffaloes, goes to Mitch Robinson. Nightcliffe doing well on the forward line. Out they go. Is that inside? And the handball's a bit tough there. Picked up and running through into an open goal, and a lovely goal there, Nightcliffe, and that was Bailey Edwards, and it's been okay. Goes to Stokes. That's Jared Stokes. Nice kick. Long kick forward. Kicking pretty much in hope. Mitch Robinson down there. Gets the ball out. Kick on goal. Holt Fitz. And he's even the ledger in the term. Liam Holt Fitz gets his first. Immediately playing. Well done to the umpire. He got onto that. And that is a goal. That is a wonderful, wonderful goal. That's Thomas Clark.
Yep.
At to score. It's Bailey Edwards. Big mark. Strong mark.
Strong mark, yeah.
Peter Politis. Politis can reduce it back to 6 points. Does it and does it beautifully. Well. Does it very, very well, Nick. By hand to more in hope than in anything else, although it might fall forward. Picked off the ground. Holt Fitz beautifully. Well done. And the Darwin Buffaloes, that was just such a well worked goal, and Antonio James gets his first for the game. Buffaloes. Collinson gets the ball out. Holt Fitz, can he get 4? Can he get 4?
Got it.
Can he get 4? He can get 4. He has 4. Ball on the ground, picked up Holt Fitz, kicks on goal, up and under, went 15 metres, and a mark taken by Mitch Robinson.
Pin this one back.
Bookends for Robinson.
Yep.
Does it and does it well, as you suggested. They've got one in the first 2 minutes in, and now he's got one in the fourth. Kicks right to the goal line. Ball still in dispute. Handball out. Thomas Jock onto the left. I reckon he's nailed that. Goal umpire comes back to the right side,
yes,
and he has. Philo inside. Oh, Armat Watkins dropped what he should have taken, and
Goal. plays there from the Tigers back line then.
Henderson it has been too, and you're quite right.
Picked him out well.
Robinson just about gets to 50. The kick is no problem whatsoever. Thank you very much. First goal on the board goes to the Darwin Buffaloes, goes to Mitch Robinson. Nightcliffe doing well in the forward line. Out they go. Is that inside? And the handball's a bit tough there. Picked up and running through into an open goal, and a lovely goal there, Nightcliffe, and that was Bailey Edwards, and it's been okay. Goes to Stokes. That's Jared Stokes. Nice kick. Long kick forward. Kicking pretty much in hope. Mitch Robinson down there. Gets the ball out. Kick on goal. Holt Fitz. And he's even the ledger in the term. Liam Holt Fitz gets his first. Immediately playing. Well done to the umpire. He got onto that. And that is a goal. That is a wonderful, wonderful goal. That's Thomas Clark. Had to score. It's Bailey Edwards. Big mark. Strong mark.
Strong mark, yeah.
Peter Politis. Politis can reduce it back to 6 points. Does it, and does it beautifully. Well. Does it very, very well, Nick. By hand to more in hope than in anything else, although it might fall forward. Picked off the ground. Holt Fitz beautifully. Well done. And the Darwin Buffaloes, that was just such a well worked goal. And Antonio James gets his first for the game. Buffaloes. Collinson gets the ball out. Holt Fitz. Can he get 4? Can he get 4?
Got it.
Can he get 4? He can get 4. He has 4. Ball on the ground, picked up Holt Fitz, kicks on goal, up and under, went 15 metres, and a mark taken by Mitch Robinson.
Pin this one back.
Bookends for Robinson.
Yep.
Does it and does it well, as you suggested. They've got one in the first 2 minutes in, and now he's got one in the fourth. Kicks right to the goal line. Ball still in dispute. Handball out. Thomas Jock onto the left. I reckon he's nailed that. Goal umpire comes back to the right side, and he has. Philo inside. Oh, Matt Watkins dropped what he should have taken, and
goal.
I think at St Mary's, goes a little one down the middle, didn't go really well, but comes to Smithson. Smithson drives a long kick from 51 metres out, and well done at St Mary's. They get their second. They move.
Wills again, quick hands out to Baxter Mensch. Mensch's kick is chopped off. Ablett Jr. Turns and spins onto his left, over the top to Gibbison. The crowd gives it an applause for the reward for the effort, and Gibbison has a chance to go back and kick Palmerston's second goal. The 22-minute mark here at TIO Stadium in Darwin. Gibbison's kick's pretty good, straight through the middle. And the Magpies get their second.
to his St Mary's teammate, put him under pressure. They've worked this out well. Comes to Paredes, comes to Salmon, and they've made absolutely something out of nothing here. Quarter over the back, and St Mary's have gone coast to coast, and Palmerston coach Joshy Heath will not be happy with that.
And a handball on it, pretty good play from there. Now it comes back in. Here they go. Jellyman Turner is run off the half-back, has a bounce from 50, lines up the goals. It's going to bounce through.
Just got through, snuck through. It's under pressure. Treacy there trying to paddle it through. Kicking in danger there from the runner in Wills. Treacy gets a handball through. Gibson gets it back. Now with Patrick. Patrick snaps on goal. And it's gone through.
Well, they had to work for it, but they got it in the end.
Darklo Hesse's done really well on him when he's gone to him. Picked up there by Yaron, round on the right, boots. And he's kicked a ripper from 30 metres out, gives the crowd a salute, and that is exactly what St Mary's wanted in the start of this fourth quarter.
He's got Grenfell there, lets it bounce, so he's Calder. Calder gets it one hand, dragged off it. Quick hands, though. Play on is the call, advantage is there, and he's going to run into an open goal, I reckon. And that goal will go to Hillier. Cook. Punched over the top there was Tracy. Can't get a complete possession. Comes out to Lant. Lant on the left foot. Puts it through and seals it.
Well, you're right, Ashley. That puts St Mary's up.
Runner, and that's Hillier. Hillier just spins and turns and then goes on again to Lant. Lant looked to go, now he does. Left foot from 50 at goals. It's going to go long, and I reckon it's going to go through. Well, Dylan Lant proving his quality and class. Give 6 in that rep side. It's going to be hard to pick. There's about 4 or 5 very good defenders running around as it comes to Lant. Lant inside 50, shrugs off one, puts it on the left, goes at goals and puts it through.
His third for the night, and that one, surely that is the cherry on top.
Welcome back to TIO Stadium here for the second half of the St Mary's Buffs TIO Premier League football. St Mary's really responded well there, Hayley, kicking out to a 26-point lead at the main break.
Yes, they did, and I think it'll be the premiership quarter now, Rob. Buffaloes need to respond here. Yeah,
speaking with a lot of Buffalo people, they were pretty confident coming into this game. Love to see something fight back from them here. Grenfell and Calder have looked dangerous. Brew probably best for Buffaloes in my opinion. They've moved Holt Fitz here up onto a wing, probably to get him away from Kieran Parnell.
He's worn him very tightly, hasn't he?
Yeah, definitely has. And Coquan Nicky has been good for Buffs up forward. But Joey Collinson also been a bit of a surprise packet up there and making the St Mary's defence work hard.
And Joey Salmon and Holtz Fitz are playing tight on each other at the start of the third quarter. Oh, no, they've drawn in a little bit now. That's better from Joseph.
Yeah, we did have a 12-goal first quarter as well, but we ended up with the 5-goal second quarter.
Right, here we go. Get underway for the second half of this one. Ryan Smith in the ruck against Sterling Mitchell. Smith taps it down. One there by Paredes. Nice kick, puts it out in front of Mitchie Musgrave. And good strong contest there by Joseph Salmon and Xavier Grant. And the ball goes out over the boundary line.
Yeah, big second half here required from Brew and Robinson to get Buffaloes streaming forward a bit more, get those forward 50 opportunities for him.
Good throw in there. They works. Ryan Smith does well. Comes down to ball goes forward there for Antonio. James hacks it forward again. Paredes through his legs. Holtz Fitz has got it. Dispossessed. Lant picks it up well, gives it over to Salmon. Salmon on his trusty right foot, kicks across the stripe to Grenfell. And that's the way he wants them kicked in. Very difficult for Brown on that occasion. Beautiful kick, Joseph Salmon. And the big fella's taken a mark on the lead.
Yeah, you can talk about match-up all you want, but if you can't put pressure on that ball user who's running inside 50 or out that arc area to his delivery and not putting that pressure on, then you can really capitalise on it. And Grenfell did with those dukes.
He's a big bit of meat, Glenfell, and he doesn't get any smaller as the day goes on, and he's kicked another one. Well done. 12-4, 76. St Mary's leading the Darwin Buffalo 6-8-44.
And that's Grenfell's fourth, so St Mary's really streaming forward here, getting on the end of it, and looking very good, sharing that workload as well.
Probably the most important kick in football, the one across the stripe. And Joey Salmon did it very well there. Kicked to the advantage of the big guy and gave him a chance to jump at it.
Yeah, definitely. It dictates as well where you're going to be shooting from as well. If you're able to shoot from a smarter decision, shoot more in the arc, like in the middle corridor.
Sterling Mitchell up against Ryan Smith. Ryan Smith, 200 games today for St Mary's. Fantastic achievement. Uses his body well, but he palms it straight down to Mitch Robinson. Robinson on the left. Goes into the forward line. Coco Nicky doesn't contest it. Ends up getting there, trying to knock it forward. Parnell feeds it out to Long. Long's well tackled there by Brew, the tackling machine. Holding the ball. The next kick will be important. Not a good handball. Robinson did well. Well done by Jacob Long, though. He followed up. Trapped in there. Boyle, big body over the ball. He's held by Coco Nicky. And the umpire's Collins said here, I'll have it. And in the forward 50 for Buffaloes, they need to respond here. 76 plays 44, 3 minutes gone, third quarter. Well done, Ryan Smith gives it over to Paredes, knocks the ball forward in the Yarran direction. It's spoiled, followed up there by Boyle. He's a strong body too, and does well. He kicks the ball forward there, attacked well. Called has come out. He's tackled, dispossessed. Hillier goes through strongly. Coco Nicky's there. He taps it out to the advantage of couldn't pick up. That was Brew. Ball comes in. Holtz Fitz kicks in there, and well done by Ling. Ling marks for St Mary's. He goes short to Lant. Lant's been strong as always. A ball distributor kicks it out wide. Well done. That's out in the direction of Green.
Very good, Matty Green, since coming over to St Mary's from Waratahs.
Lant runs on the left foot. Beautiful delivery to Calder. The champ's got it. He wheels and goes. He kicks on the left foot into the pocket. Good use of the body by the skipper, Paredes. And that ball goes out of bounds. And it'll be a boundary line throw-in.
Yeah, I think the champ's only got about a 45-metre kick in him, so I thought he was going to be out of range and almost hit Paredes there on the lead there, but just missed him. St Mary's again though, quick ball movement from the half back line. Matty Green getting on the end of it. Matty Green really closing in on that SEN top 10, been a very good player. Played 6 games this year and been best players 5 times.
Good throw in there. Once again, Grenfold's got it out of the ruck. Thrown on the boot there by the Saints player. Misses.
Parker Forsyth there with the shot.
Yeah. Forsyth does well. And the ball's going to be brought back in by Brad Stokes. He goes short to Aaron Stokes. Kicks it over the top to Pendlebury. Pressure coming from Yaron. Pendlebury works the ball into the corridor. Green does well. Picked up by Cooper on the up. Good tackle there too by Cook. Dispossessed him. Bowles strong at the contest. Releases his arms. Varutis gets it over to Robinson. Back to Varutis. Yes, well done, Johnny. That's a good kick. It had to be a good kick and a great tackle by Lant. Well done there by Sterling Mitchell. He kept it alive. He's followed up. He's gone in hard again. It's a good contest there by all players. Very well done there by Parker Fawcett too. Just needed that kick there by Johnny Varutis to come off.
Yeah, definitely, and he would have been out.
They were out. All right, so we've got Sterling Mitchell in against Ryan Smith again. Smith, a big piece of meat, knocks the ball forward, picked up by Fawcett, fumbles it, taps the ball out. Now Lant's got a chance to get it. He knocks it to his advantage and then gathers. Well done, Dylan Lant. Grenfell again. Oh, he's a nightmare. No, he's played on quickly and he's kicked the goal. 5th. He's kicked 5, the big fella. St Mary's, 5.5 minutes gone, 13-5, 83 are leading the Buffaloes, 6-8, and it's starting to become urgent for the Double Blues.
Definitely is. If right now I'd be moving Pendlebury, if I'm putting my coach's hat in, I'd be putting Pendlebury back and moving Bradley Stokes on the board to just try to do something different. Bradley Stokes had a good start of the year this season playing on the ball, and they seem to lack that polish inside, like you were saying, Haley. Definitely got all the balls in there.
Glenfeld, the horse is bolted at the moment. It's going to be very hard to rein him in. He's on his way to kicking a big bag today. He's got 5 at the 6-minute mark of the 3rd quarter.
5-2, so he's...
We've got the ruckman back. Smith and Atkinson, they go at it. Atkinson probably won that one, knocked it down. Quickly, Brew is in there. And it was Boyle. A couple of tough hombres in those clinches. A couple of hard boys. Good to see them up here playing footy in Darwin. Here we go again. Smith and Atkins. Brew goes in hard once again on Bowden. And we'll do it all again.
What do you think Haley Buffs can do to get back in this game?
Oh, look, I think that I'd like to see them mix up things a little bit more in the midfield. I think they've got 3 strong bodies in there, maybe even a Liam Holtz-Fitz or someone like that to get in there. Cooper knocks the ball forward. Pendlebury traps it and feeds it out. Cooper goes off the ground, picked up there. Coco Nicky tries to soccer it when he probably should have been over and picked it up. It's Bowden's there. Bowden tries to get it forward. Coco Nicky's tackled without it and given the free kick. Coco's got it. Here he goes, looking around, being dangerous all day.
He's got Collinson deep.
Very important player for the Buffs.
Collinson's got it.
Done there by Green. Collinson's got it. Jeez, Joey. He's already had play of the day probably in the 2nd quarter, and he almost pulled our goal of the day. Joey Collinson.
Yeah, definitely looking very dangerous up there, Joey Collinson, when he's had opportunity.
Green to bring the ball back in for Saints. Oh, he's run his quota. Jeez. And well done by Cooper. Sort of like a double-fisted Flanagan, but different. Goes back in there. Antonio James hits it to the hot spot. Where is it? Joey Collinson's there. Well done, the St Mary's player, picked up by Parnell.
The Wiz.
The Wiz has a bounce and a blind turn to nobody. And he feeds the ball out to Paredes. That'll get you a game next week. Goes over to Hillier. Hillier a long way from centre half forward. He goes again. He chips the ball short. Well done there. Lance got it, and he will go. Grenfell again, the only way he knows how. Called up.
Champ.
Oh, the champ. The champ's kicked another one, roving off the big fella. the big fella roving off the big fella. And Jackson Calder's kicked the goal. How many's that, Rob?
3 for Calder.
3 for Calder.
So the Twin Towers have 8.
Yeah, they're causing all sorts of problem down there. 14-5. 89, leading the Buffs 6-9-45, and we're 9 minutes gone, third quarter.
I think for Buffalo's credentials as a finals contender, they really can't let this game get out to a massive margin, and right now there is real danger that it's going to blow out. Going to need a rebounds here.
It's been a little bit of a rubber ball on a wall coming out of the St Mary's back half, hasn't it? You know, a little bit like Buffs. When they've gone in and they've been methodical, they've looked good, but you know, the St Mary's back six have done very well at running the football out.
And I think Buffalo's sweat on the turnovers, and if you don't turn it over, you can really get them on the offence.
Smithton feeds the ball out to Paredes. Paredes kicks it to the advantage of Yaron. He hits it with pace. That's what you want to see from your quick players. Kicks the ball forward again. Hillier tries to keep that one in, but runs out of room. And it'll be thrown in on the St Mary's half-forward flank. Nicky Yaron coming up as the high half-forward and hit that ball with pace. He's very hard to stop, Yaron.
Yeah, St Mary's just looking like the better side structurally at the moment.
The Buffs have got to dig deep as they do. 100-year-old footy club. Here we go. Calder hits hard into the pack. Aaron Stokes throws it on the boot. One for the Brave. Smithton's in the best position. And a little bit slow at coming. Hillier's calling for it, but Smithton's steadying it down. They're all point and go for goal, son.
Yeah, missed a few goals from you last week, so it'd be good if he can kick this one.
Wearing the famous number 17, made famous by Carl Gunderson, the assistant coach.
Isn't that your number as well?
Yeah, it was. Infamous by me. And Lukey Stapleton wore it.
Yep,
well.
did.
So did Brenton Toy. And that ball goes through for a point.
Now Smithson gets the honours to wear that number.
Exactly. Here we go. We've got Brad Stokes who's going to bring this one in. 14-6-90, exactly doubling their score. Buffs to 6-9-45. Short to Robinson. Calder stands the mark. Over to Stokes. Stokes in the back pocket. Goes out of there. Salmon. Oh, Joseph Salmon up against Cooper. Hillier arrives late. Feeds the ball out. Oh, it's a high tackle there.
Yep.
Got him high there. Hartung held his ground well.
Oh, you know, O'Connor Dawkins there.
O'Connor Dawkins, sorry. Yep.
Debutant from Adelaide. The champ. Yep.
Well,
I don't mind those ones being played when there's a forward flying at the footy and little tiny touches on the footy. Doesn't really matter.
Buffs have sort of probably it's been right from the get-go today, Robbie. The lack of height in their back half has been exposed.
Well, we identified it 12 minutes into the first quarter. Nothing's changed, and they haven't made those changes. And Calder and the champ and Grenfell have got on the end of it, haven't they?
So coming up to kick his fourth here, Jackson Calder. Grenfell's already got 5. Calder pokes at it a bit, not like the champ there. He misses.
First point for the day for Calder.
All right, Bradley Stokes in familiar territory, brings it back in again. Cassidy Brown goes for a torpedo there, and just as well for him that the ball has to be brought back in again. 12 minutes gone. St Mary's leading 91, Buffalo's 45. An entertaining game. Looking for a response from the Darwin side at the moment. They need to lift a bit. Bradley Stokes to bring it back in. Been a good servant, very good player, Stokes. I agree with you, Robbie. I'd love to see him come up the ground a little bit.
Well, he played round 1 against Wanderers and had 30 possessions playing on the ball, and he's a very good user of the footy. We really would have liked to see him go into the midfield in this second half.
Pendlebury's got it there.
That's a mark. That's 50.
A little bit of comedy of errors there, confusion.
Oh yeah, the other umpire must have called touched, and yeah, just a bit of confusion.
They'll take anything they can at the moment, the Buffs. It's been hard yakka getting from here to the goals. Pendlebury's got it.
So Nicky deep.
Chipped it over the top. Goes through the hands of Green. Attacked well there by, I think it was Smithton. Or
there's a play, O'Connor Dawkins.
O'Connor Dawkins again, sorry. Smithton's got it now.
Oh.
Smithton goes long in the Glenfell direction. Brown does well on this occasion. Picked up by Cassidy. Cassidy hacks it out towards the boundary line. leading in the race of the ball there was the St Mary's player in Stenning. Appeared to want the ball a little bit more than the Darwin player on that occasion. 91 plays 45, 14 minutes gone, third quarter. A little bit of a lull in proceedings at the moment.
Yes. St Mary's with the only 3 goals this quarter. Buffs with only a point. 14 minutes in.
Oban tries to get there. Pendlebury knocks this ball forward. Good use of the body there by Sterling Mitchell, but the St Mary's player comes through strongly in O'Connor Dawkins, who's doing well. Ball bouncing around there.
Mitzi.
Mitch.
Glenfield.
Musgrave gets it forward. Glenfield, he drops it.
It's his 6th sausage roll.
Jackson Calder does the roving, and Glenfield kicks his next 6 now.
Yeah, St Mary's starting to be very clinical here, just workmanlike, and they're just pairing off a lot better than Buffs. And St Mary's offensively, the way they're coached now and the way they play, they can score very heavily, can't they? And then we're seeing that today.
Well, whether they're on the lead, whether they're going for marks in the air, or they're working on the ground, the Twin Towers have been very good for Saints.
Yeah, well, the way the Saints forward structure as well has worked, whoever goes, the front and centre's always there, and that option, they're just very well structured, know how each other play up there at the moment.
Boyle, Paredes, Smithton in with Ryan Smith, Robinson, Pendlebury, and Veritas. Goes out to Pendlebury on that left foot, caresses it forward. This is where they struggle because the St Mary's backline just tidy up so well. Green gets it out. Long's involved, kicks the ball forward. Ball's dropped there. Buffaloes have done well. Jackson Clark on the up, gives it over there. Sold the dump a little bit to Bean. He's coughed it up, kicked over the top there by Hillier, who's been a good player for them. Over to Salmon. Salmon has a flying shot and misses to the left. St Mary's creeping up on that 100, 15-8, 98, leading Buff 6-9, 16 minutes gone. Brad Stokes brings it in again to Cooper. Buffaloes have been quite methodical in the way they've come out. Robinson plays on. Well done, Mitchie Robinson. They need something. They need a spark. Pendlebury's now got it. Cooper runs by. He doesn't use him. Pendlebury's looking around. Chips it out back to Stokes. Stokes over the far side of the ground. Gives it over to Clark. Clark caresses one down. Well done. Good use of the ball to Coulthard. Gets it inside the Cooper, and this is a good build-up from Buffs, and this is where they start to lack a little bit this next kick. Pendlebury's got it on the lead. In there. Oh, it's chopped off beautifully there by the Saints player in Smithman. Well done to Coco Nicky. And old Choco, he's got one for him against the grain. Coco Nicky jails one. Buffaloes needed that. 7-9, 51. Trail St Mary's 15-8, 98, 17 minutes, third quarter.
Yeah, great work there from Coco Nicky reading that contest there. Saints backline as well, getting that confidence back, and just snuck one against the grain there, which Buffaloes need to get himself back in this game. It's getting it's way out of their control right now. Saints midfield huddling up, trying to get this next clearance.
My old guy Craig Jackson that used to hold the board, he was driving back with his then girlfriend and said, who do you think was the best player? And she said, Old Choco.
Yeah.
I said, who's Old Choco? And it was Coco Nicky. So one of his mini nicknames, Old Choco. Does well. It's just, he's a good talent, isn't he?
Yeah, definitely is. And he's kicked 2 goals 4 now for the day for Coco.
Picked up by Robinson. He knocks it forward, nearly knocks over umpire Collins in the process. St Mary's once again just leading to the ball there in Ling. Does well. They just know how to hack it forward, the Saints today. They've been very good at it. Paredes has now got it. He's going in the direction. They're leading forwards again. Not one of the better kicks. Moroney knocks it to the advantage there of Bean. Bean gives it over to Jackson Clark. Jackson Clark in the hands to Coulthard.
Good hit.
Coulthard, good use of the ball back into Robinson, who's been very good today for them. And it goes over the back of the pack, and it's Coco Nicky again. Cockburn Nicky, good recovery there by the Saints player in Hartung. It's a hard tackle. And then Parnell comes in and finishes Coco off, and they get the free kick.
That's nice of him. He's got Lance here.
Yeah, well, Lance got it now. Lance got it. We're holding it together here at the 19-minute mark. 98 plays 51. Dylan Lance got it on the half-back flank. Chips it over to the skipper. He's had plenty of it today, Paredes. He'll look to play on. Now he's going to go long. It's not a very high kick to the advantage of Calder. Well gathered by Calder. Feeds the ball back out through hands. Picked up there by Smithton. Smithton gives it over to Bowden. Bowden and the champ looks inboard. And there's that man there in Boyle, the big-bodied midfielder from Adelaide.
Yeah, Adelaide Crows SANFL Best and Fairest winner this year. So pretty sure he's mates with Smithson, who are both at the Crows together. And Smithson's a good mate of Kieran Parnell. Bit of connection there coming into the club, and good recruits for the St Mary's Football Club.
Boyle's third game now, and I think he's just starting to warm into the season, show his class.
Yeah, sometimes these inside mids do struggle up here.
I certainly reckon that he's lost a few kilos since he got here as well. So,
ooh, hit the woodwork.
Which is good. He's obviously getting fitter, and has been a very good player again today for them.
Yeah, kicked 1 goal 2 now for the day for Boyle, but has been very good, no stoppages in the midfield.
15-9-99, the Buffaloes 51. And 20 minutes gone. St Mary's leading well at the moment. Dom Brew been a solid contributor for the Double Blues today. We've gone into time on. Third quarter, Brew goes onto the left foot. Looks to go long. Coco works his man in Parnell under the football. Lant, who's been good. Sorry, Parnell's there now. Goes out. Robinson overruns it. Picked up there by Lant. Gives it up to the advantage of Ling, but he doesn't get it. And Antonio James knocks it forward for Holtz Fitz.
Oh, good move.
Fitzy gives it over the top nicely to Armat Watkins. He sprays it. All right.
Matty Green with a footy here.
It's been really hard going for the Buffs going forward today. We've had a few shining lights up there in Coco Nicky and Joey Collinson, but it has been tough going for their other forwards.
Yeah, I reckon they had 4 goals on the board about 10 minutes into the first quarter as well, the Buffs, and they've only kicked 3 goals for the remaining two and a half quarters.
Green brings the ball back in. He goes nice and long. Brew flies. Does well, Dom Brew. Needs to hit a target here.
Good
Kicks it. Nice hit.
Ooh.
Jacob Long does well. Following up Atkinson, he bumps in the way. Jacob Long holds his feet, kicks the ball off the ground to Hillier to the running Lant. Lant has a bounce. He has a second bounce. Ball's well done. Ballsy by Patrick. Forces the turnover. It's picked up by Aaron Stokes. Here we go again. Over to Coulthard. Coulthard chips into the middle. Brew gets it, another possession. Brew turns quickly to play on. Well done. It's over to Mitchell. Sterling Mitchell's got it in the centre of Marara. 22 minutes gone. Needs to get a hurry on, and he does. He runs his quota. He drives it in long, and well done by Green there.
It was very good from Jacob Long as well earlier. That was a beautiful hit. Jacob Long just inspected Gadget Arms and was able to halve that contest.
Out of a little purple patch of form at the moment, Jacob Long playing very well. Got Green bring this ball back in with 22 and a half minutes gone. Third quarter. Goes out wide. Picked up by Hillier, who's been very good. Handballs inside to Ling, who's been excellent as well. Over to Paredes. He's had heaps of it today, the skipper. He's hasn't put his...
Falcon.
Oh, there's a Falcon.
Mitzi Musgrove.
Mitzi Musgrove. That would have rattled his head around a little bit.
Trying to mark the footy with his head.
Feeds it out. Coco Nicky now. Gives the ball... Tony gives the ball over. Mitchell makes the tackle. Cooper attacks the ball. Well done. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell throws it on the boot. One for the Brave. They all come from everywhere. Oh, and the bravest of all, Oban, takes the mark. He's got to be careful throwing hands out like that. Could have had it taken off him. Long now goes.
Great punch.
Long gets it over to Stokes. Stokes does well, takes on Hillier and beats him. Feeds the ball in. That man Nicky's got it again. On the left foot this time. Out towards Cooper and James. Cooper's the only one who looks as though he wants to pick it up. Everyone else laid off it like it had a spider on it. It's fed out there by Brew. He follows up. He's just a brute of a man. Just pushes his way forward. And Green does the disciplined thing with Collinson and knocks it out over the boundary line.
So for the quarter, what is that? That's Bus with 1 goal, 2 for the quarter, and St Mary's with 4 goals, 4. Pretty dominant display here from the reigning premiers.
99 plays 52. 24 minutes gone.
First to 100 wins.
And here it's knocked down. It comes out the back. Picked up there by Stokes. Might have moved into the midfield. He's a long way from home. Collinson once again putting pressure on. Greens did well. Hartung's got it up to the Wiz. The Wiz has given it over to Connors Dawkins, then back to the Wiz. The Wiz with run. Parnell.
Good hit. Oh, didn't get there.
Bowden has knocked that one forward, and there it is. That's 3/4 time. St Mary's 15-9, 99, leading the Darwin Buffaloes 7-10-52.
Yeah, goal kickers for the Saints. 6 to Grenfell, 3 to Calder, 1 to Musgrove, Boyle, Salmon, Yarran, Cook and Breedys. And for the Buffs, 2 for Coquan, Nicky, Collinson, Varodos, Robinson, Armat Watkins and Antonio James. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, for the last quarter.
This afternoon here at TIO Stadium. To the left of your radio they go.
Wow, what a goal to start the game.
Beautiful. Goes for home and it's nailed an absolute ripstorter. From the pocket and he's kicked an absolute ripper.
Welcome back to TIO Stadium here, St Mary's versus Darwin Buffaloes. We just went through the goal scorers before, but Robinson, Brew, Nicky and Coltart have been good for the Buffs. Boyle's been very good, the SANFL player. Grenfeld's kicked 6 sausage rolls, Calder's kicked 3. And down back also, the Wiz has been very good, along with Green.
Last quarter about to get underway. St Mary's with a handy lead, 15-9-99. The Buffaloes 7-10. They've got it all before them. Probably a couple of goal breeze. The epilepsy round, epilepsy awareness. Great initiative, John O'Peris and Rafi Clark. And we're underway again. Ryan Smith knocks it down, the 200 gamer. Picked up by Boyle. He feeds out to Land. A good tackle from Robinson. The ball's now in Parides' control. He throws it on the boot, but he turns it over straight away to Brew. Brew to Robinson and back to Brew. Brew goes long. It's what they need. They need a quick goal here. Beautifully crumbed there by Holtz Fitz. And Fitzy's missed that. Kicked it out on the full. That's what Buffaloes needed. They need to go in quickly. Try to get some scoreboard pressure happening. Parnell to bring the ball back in. Plays on. Been a very good player today, Kieran Parnell. He's having a good season. And balls that one out there to, is it Dawkins? O'Connor Dawkins. Uses it well.
It's been a good inclusion, O'Connor Dawkins.
He has. Saints just building up here. That one there, Brews had a heap of it today as well. Played on quickly. Gave it over to Coulter, who's now gone to Robinson. Robinson into the turnover zone at centre forward. Cooper's got it. Turn around, son. You don't want to be walking back with your back to the plate. Otherwise, God would have put eyes in your backside. Here he goes. Cooper.
I'm at Watkins here, a bit short.
Bit short. He needed to probably take a few extra
good goal.
steps.
I'm at Watkins from the boundary.
Watkins, get around him. That's what the Buffaloes needed. Here they come, the Buffaloes, the double blues. They're back. Great goal.
Here comes the stampede. So I'm at Watkins there. Great little lead to the space and just a little shimmy there, and was able to get back around and snap that around and for a sausage roll there. See some ball movement here from Buffs, just that small one. Inboard kick there to Cooper. It's good by Long there as well. Holtzfitz would have got that handball, but was able to see what was happening and pair off there. St Mary's just a lot more quicker to pair off in today's game.
St Mary's by 41 points, 2 minutes gone last quarter. We've got the ruckman back.
Buffs needs 7 to win it.
Atkinson versus Smith. 200 gamer Smith knocks it down. Parides comes in, gathers it, gives it back to Smith. Smith sells a bit of candy, the big fella. Gives it over to Lance. Lance had a multitude of kicks today. Knocks that one forward. Well done by Stokes. Heavily tackled by Parides. Play on's the call. Smithton on the up to Boyle. Boyle feeds out to Joey Salmon. Salmon over to the champ. And the champ has got it. The champ's got it. Nice use once again by Salmon. Willed him into the position. Kicked it to his advantage and made it very difficult there for the Buffs defender in Brown.
Yeah, very interesting with Grenfell and Calder. It's going to be a dynamic duo up there for St Mary's. No Robinson coming back this year as well, who played in their premiership in front of Grenfell. So with the 2 big twin towers.
They've got the mix right today, that's for sure, and the umpire has not moved there. Calder has jailed one. That's his 4th, Rob, I think.
Yep, 4-1.
16-9, 105. St Mary's leading the Darwin Buffs 8-10, 58. We've gone just over 3 minutes last quarter.
Yes, that's 10 goals now for the Twin Towers, really looking damaging up there. And I reckon a lot of sides up here, Haley, they have one good key back, and then it drops off after one good key back. And you're going to need, any side that is going to beat St Mary's in the finals are going to need 2 key backs to go with them, because even now having one good key back, they've kicked 10 goals between them.
It's been a very tough day in the office for the Buffaloes back 6. 105 points already, and still most of this quarter to play. The umpire comes in again. This is an issue, I think, Sterling Mitchell having to ruck against Ryan Smith. Not something I'd want to be doing. Mitchie Robinson knocks the ball forward. Bowles has got it there. Corralled well there by Ling. Bowles knocks it over to the advantage of Coco Nicky. There's always a bit of excitement. Well, I get excited when Coco's near the footy. Well done. It's bouncing around like a pinball. Cooper comes through. Might have been tackled high, but nothing in it. Umpire says play on. Green gives it to Parnell. Parnell flicks it over the top there. It's dispossessed. Hartung lost it there. Cooper's gone again. Joey Collinson picks it up. He can't get rid of it. He's tackled. It's picked up there by Mitchell. Mitchell feeds it back out the back to James. James has a shot on goal.
A bit short.
Here we go.
Great work.
He dropped it.
Did he drop
Matt Watkins, yeah. He
Missed
did
it from my
everything right,
angle,
the big fella. He's a battler, isn't he? He has a crack every week for them, Matt Watkins.
Yeah, no Whelan up there tonight as well. Whelan played last week, so they have looked a bit short up there.
Oh, well done.
Got one. Touched.
Touched off the boot. A little bit of clever play there by Mitchell, laying it down then. So Matt Watkins, and it'll be Long that'll bring it in. A point to the Buffs.
It's 2 goals, 1 now for Matt Watkins for the day.
8 goals, 11.59. The Buffs trailing 16-9, 105. The Saints, 5 minutes gone last quarter. Jacob Long will bring the ball back into the grandstand side. Nice long one for the big men to fly. Well done there by Mitchell. Gets better of Oborn on that occasion. Robinson sneaks around for a little sneaky handball but doesn't get one. Goes into Brew. He's been good.
Yeah, been their best player today, Brew.
Yeah, he's a solid contributor, Brew. He's, I think he had a mullet last time. He had a mullet when he played at Nightcliff. He's got rid of the mullet. Clean short back and sides at the moment. Don Brew. Be nice if he can kick this goal and the Buffs can rally in the last quarter. They don't deserve to get a flogging, Robert, that's for sure. So let's hope they keep working hard. Holtz fits, feeds it out the back there. Lant, well gathered, brings it in, he kicks it nice and high. Oborn eyes on it and punches it forward.
Yeah, very smart.
Yeah, good courage there by Oborn again. He's shown a bit of courage on a number of occasions today.
Yeah, not overly big, Oborn, but judging from where they've played him this year, he can play in a number of positions, and it's always good to have that sort of 189, 90, 91 centimetre versatile player.
He's certainly given Ryan Smith a good chop out in the ruck today. Mitchell and Oborn at it again. No one clearly wins it. Mitchell does knock it forward there. Trapped well by Pendlebury. He gives it out to the advantage of Coco Nicky, who's been their best forward
Super
by
Cooper.
far. Over to Cooper. Can Cooper finish off for the Buffaloes? Cooper's jailed it. Well done, Cooper. Great goal for the Darwin Buffaloes. 9-11. 65. The Buffs trail St Mary's 16-9, 105. 7 minutes gone, but they haven't cracked the double blues.
Yeah, you never want to talk about this, but it's very important with how tight the competition is, Haley, that Buffs get some respect back in that scoreboard, because it could come down to percentage later in the year, and it's 40 points now. You don't want to be losing by any more than 40. I was worried they'd lose by more than 10 goals the way it was going a bit in that third quarter, but they've been able to fight back, and those small forwards are starting to gain some confidence. Need to get something out of this last quarter, the Buffs, because it's going to be pretty impossible for them to win it from here.
And what your supporters want to see
something to take into next week. Yeah,
or just keep having a crack.
Yeah, definitely.
Forget about the scoreboard. Just keep cracking in, and that's what they're doing. Mitchell, well done. He takes him on. He's dispossessed. Pendlebury goes off the ground. Goes back to Coulter, who's had a good second half. Over to Verotis. He kicks the ball out in front here by Mitchell, and the 2 second-string ruckmen, Lockhorns, and the umpire's very generous there to Mitchell. Lets it go. Smithton attacks the ball well. Good pressure there by Holtz Fitz. And what have we got? There's a free kick, I'd say. Buffaloes have gone on with...
yeah, that umpire called that from 100 metres away.
Yep, he's all over it.
Not too sure who's seen that one.
Yeah, it looked like Smithton was dealt with after disposal. And gets up a little bit ginger. He's a tough player, Smithton. Played in the Premiership last year at Saints.
It's probably, most people had him for the Cheney. Had 25 and a lot of clearances.
Goes long, well done by Oborn. Takes the mark. Somebody's run across the mark there, and the 50's being paid.
Yeah, Buffs really need to flood back into defence here. They can't afford this margin to blow out too much further.
Almost 9 minutes gone last quarter. Oben's running his quota. No one from Darwin's got on the mark at the moment. Coulter has now.
Yeah, very interesting where that mark's gone, where it's gone to.
Tyler. Yeah. Mate, I don't know how he's worked that out.
It's on like
He's lined him up in front.
Yeah.
Oborn. Anyway, we need a surveyor out there to have a look at that. Oborn goes long and misses to the left. So it'll be Buffaloes to bring a ball back in again. Bradley Stokes has got it in hand. 106 plays 65. 10 minutes, almost 10 minutes gone last quarter. Ball comes out now. Coulthard's got it.
Buffs have won this quarter by a goal so far.
That's what they'd want to be taking out of the game, Coach Cameron Stokes. Well done there. Good contest once again by Watkins, Matt Watkins. Robinson does well. Oh, well done. Ling, was it? Good work.
Boy from Geelong.
Boy from Geelong. Cuts off Coco Nicky's ambition there to run into an open goal. St Mary's 106 leading the Buffs 65. 10 minutes gone last quarter here at TIO Stadium, Darwin.
Yeah, the St Mary's backs have been really good tonight. They're starting to look like they're starting to gel a bit as well, Haley.
Yeah, they've been very good at linking up and running the ball out. Smith again. Oh, well done. Brutus Johnny. Oh, he's kicked it. Great effort there. He come from a long way back and he's roved that beautifully and kicked the goal for the Darwin Buffs. 10-11. 71. Trail St Mary's 16-10, 106, 10 minutes gone.
Yeah, Darwin Buffaloes definitely haven't had it their own way today, and St Mary's have made them pay in patches, but they're winning this last quarter 3-1, and it's exactly what you want to take out of it. A lot more fight and try to get that margin back to a respectable sort of level as well.
Well, they say it in their song, the old Buffaloes never die, so they need to keep pushing hard here, the Buffs. And as you said, Roberts, percentage will play a part. It's a tight season, and you want to get as much as you can out of every game. Mitchy Robinson's got the boob tube happening again. I've seen the umpires a few times tell him to put his jumper down, but if I had a six-pack like Mitch, I'd have it up. Here we go. I've got the full carton. And there we go, and Salmon swoops on one.
Nice hit.
Knocks it into Hillier. And Hillier takes an uncontested. How do you get on your own? You're forward 50. When does it become urgent? Hillier's just standing out there.
Tyrone Bean just had to be a lot more tighter there.
Good kick by Joey Salmon. He's used the ball well today, Salmon.
Yeah, up on a wing, and he runs a low 6 minute 2K, and he's under 11 for 100. He's very quick and got that double. What was it? Point.
Hillier misses.
Yeah, he's got that pace and endurance combo, which is very rare.
That was a different camera angle. The first time we've seen that one today, so thanks a lot. 12 minutes gone. St Mary's leading 107-71. Short holds. Fitz has got it. Has to come a long way up the ground to get a kick today, Fitzy. Parnell has worn in like a glove. Goes out to Robinson, who's been very good for the Buffaloes. Kicks down into the corridor, and Jacob Long has gone off and taken an uncontested mark. Looks to play on. Chips it short. Lant.
Oh no, just a cramp.
Bit of a cramp there.
Achilles there.
He's been a good player again today, Dylan Lant. Classy player. Kicks it in the Glenfoyle area. Well tidied up there by the Buffs. Over to Brew, who's got plenty of it today. Robinson. We do it all again off half back. Oh, Coco's dropped one that he would have normally taken. Buffaloes have tried hard, but they've just had too few winners on the day. And I think that, almost across the field, you've got Coco up one end, you've got Mitchy Robinson, who's been fantastic with Dom Brew. There's been some good contributors, Bradley Stokes, but there's just not enough players putting their hand up today for the Buffs.
Yeah, structurally as well, the small forward line hasn't worked without Whelan there.
Yep, nicely done there. Hacks the ball forward. Lant again. Gets another one. He's run himself into the ground. Well done, Nicky Yarran. Gathered by Hillier. He's trying to get it out. It's a good, effective tackle there too by Grant. And he gets rewarded for his effort. Well done, Xavier Grant. Just kept persevering. Could have done better with the kick. Coulthard made it look better than it was through attacking the ball. Brown's got it now. Brown feeds it back to Pendlebury. He's usually a good user, and this is no exception to Brew. Brew goes over to, I think that was Butterbean. Oh, beautiful play, Coco Nicky. Finish it off, son. You'll never get a better chance. And he runs into open goal. James, he's missed it. Oh, young fella. There's a lot of hard work has been done for that young bloke to get a shot. Had to kick the goal.
Yeah, looked very smooth, didn't he? I thought he was going to jail that one.
Looked beautiful. 10-12, 72. St Mary's 16-11, 107. We'll do it all again as Smithton gets it out here. Green, no, having none of that. Saints working a little bit down off the clock now. Parnell's got it. He's been a very good player again today, Parnell. Chips in short to Ling. Ling shopping around on half-back. Chips again. The Buffs need to pair off here. Hillier's got it. Doing well, Hillier. He's been a busy player today.
Yeah, a lot of work rate from Hillier.
Yeah, I like the way he goes about it. He goes long this time.
Big force.
The sausage. Go for goal, son. In your 200th. And he just does the team thing, the sauce. Beautiful kick, and Glenfell just a big unit, isn't he? He hasn't got any smaller as the day's gone on. And those Buffalo defenders will be having nightmares about this bloke tonight. He steps out, he hoiks it across his body. And that's another goal. The big fella from St Mary's has kicked his seventh. He's kicked the bag. 17-11, 113. The Darwin Buffaloes 10-12, 72. 15 minutes gone last quarter.
Yeah, Darwin Buffaloes have done well this quarter in stemming some of that St Mary's scoring power, but quick ball movement again into big forwards as the day goes on. They don't get any smaller, like Haley said, and just kicked to his area there. And it was very hard for Aaron Stokes to defend that ball drop when it's coming in that quick into that sort of space when you're on someone bigger and stronger than you.
Come on, Chopper. Move Smith forward. Get him up there. You've only got another 5 or 6 minutes.
Yeah, definitely.
The big source of goal in his 200th.
I don't know if our King Grenfell or Quarter will be to come off.
Well, if they're only up against Mitchell, they could throw the whiz in to the ruck. They'd lose nothing. Picked up by Boyle. Boyle feeds the ball back out. Paredes is slung. Boyle throws it onto the right foot. Good effort there in the contest by Brown. He attacked the ball well, but it's picked up by St Mary's. Hillier and well tackled by Coulthard. Didn't see that one coming, and Hillier's caught with the ball. Coulthard to take the free kick. 16 minutes gone. Not a lot left in this game. Mitchell's got it at centre half back. He goes out towards the scoreboard. Finds the running Pendlebury. Pendlebury off a step back into Coulthard. Coulthard over the top to Cooper. Cooper's had his moments today. Very well done, Parnell. Beats balls to the ball. Cooper goes back. Nice tackle there by the Saints player in O'Connor Dawkins. Followed up by Parnell again. Coulthard feeds it out the back, but that's to Yaron. Yaron throws it on the right boot. The champ's in the vicinity.
Their source is forward.
The source has gone forward. He shrugged the tackle. He's handballed it off. Quarter. There's a drop in the ball. It's all happening. The sausage. The sausage. No. He's throwing his head back. Even if he gets a shot on goal now, I reckon Ryan Smith is absolutely spent.
Yeah,
I don't know if we can get a goal for him in his 200th.
Grenfeld's coming off, so they're doing the move, so Sauce is going to get an opportunity to get a goal in his 200th.
Let's hope so.
Grenfell looking a bit ginger. Heavily strapped knee. That will be probably Grenfell done for the day, almost with 7 goals. Great performance.
He's earned a couple of quiet beers at the club tonight. Lance going to line up. Buffs have been brave. A little bit outclassed, but they will live to fight another day, the Buffaloes. They've had a good last quarter. Lance steps out on his left, kicks it over the umpire's head. There's no problem there. Dylan Lant adds to the scoreboard and joins in the party. St Mary's 18-11, 119, leading the Darwin Buffaloes 10-12, 72, 18 minutes gone last quarter.
Yeah, definitely a solid fight back there from St Mary's after Buffaloes dominated the first half of that quarter. Jackson Quarter with 4 goals, all singles, the rest for St Mary's, and Coco Nicky and Hassan Matt Watkins have 2 apiece. Brew has been very good for the Buffs, along with Robinson has tried hard as well.
Coming up to time on. Entertaining game of football today. 191 points scored between the two teams. It's been a good contest. We're back to the second place, the seconds ruckmans. Mitchell and Oborn go at it again. Nice use of the body there by Verutas. Goes in hard. Cookie picks the ball up and does well, but he coughs it up to Mitchell. Mitchell goes towards the Buffaloes forward 50. No one wanted it. Picked up by Joey Collinson. Holtz Fitz on the left foot. Doesn't bring it back enough. And kicks a minor score. 10-13, 73 the Buffs. Trail St Mary's 18-11, 119. 19 minutes gone last quarter. Jacob Long to bring it back in again.
That's Holtz Fitz's first scoring shot today. I haven't got him for anything else.
Been well held. Ling chips it across to Salmon, who's been very good today. Saints Joey Salmon. Oh, it's a dangerous kick, but does well. Hillier marks it. He's been a very good player today and goes out to Green. He's been good also. He plays on immediately. Kicks it towards half forward. Picked up. Whoop, goes through the legs of Boyle. Goes back and there's a hole in the ball, I think. No, there's plays the advantage. Called up. Oh. Nearly a mark there by Smith, but chopped off beautifully by Aaron Stokes. Goes out to Coulter and they load up again. They've been okay in this phase of the game. It's sort of as they get towards halfway, things become complicated for them. Coco Nicky's beaten that time by Musgrove. He throws it on the boot. Looks as though there's been a free kick or a downfield paid. St Mary's play on quickly there by Forsgett. And Paredes, no sense of occasion, has a shot himself.
And missed.
And missed. All right, we've gone over 20 minutes now. St Mary's leading 18 goals, 12, 120. The Buffaloes 10, 13, 73. Chipped in there short. Robinson gets another one. It's been very good. Kicks it along to Cassidy. Marks in front of Smithton. Looks to hand off, but Brown wasn't interested. He wasn't watching. So it goes back. You've got Coulter's got it again. Oh, no, sorry, that's not Coulter. That's Bean.
Yep.
Tyrone Bean. The Bean man goes down the middle of the ground with a nice kick to Dom Brew. Brew off a step to the advantage of Cooper. Uses his pace, but don't worry, the Wizards got a little bit as well. It goes over to Alamat Watkins, who's had a really tough day at the office, and he's done beautifully well there, and he's gathered it and kicked the goal, and a good reward there. Hassan Ahmat Watkins, a great reward for his perseverance today. 18-12, 120. The Buffaloes 11-13, 79, 21 minutes gone.
Yeah, that's Hassan Ahmat Watkins' third goal, but he's had to do a lot of unrewarded work, being the only sort of bigger forward up there for the Buffs. There he reaps the benefits there and gets himself on the scoreboard, and that puts Buffaloes to 4 goals for the quarter to St Mary's 3.
Buffaloes can take a little bit out of this last quarter.
Yeah, definitely can. And they're just lacking a few tools, the Buffs, for today's game. Kane Riley out at centre half back, and obviously having the full forward out from last week, Whelan, obviously hurts as well.
We'll go and do it again. We've got Oborn and Mitchell go at it. Gathered by Brew. He's been good to Mitchell. Mitchell feeds out to Coulter. Coulter goes to a half forward line. A little bit deeper than that, punched away by the St Mary's player. Green leads in the race to the ball. Collinson does his first to recover. Beautiful left foot by Collinson into Cooper, but well picked up there by Musgrave. Takes a good mark. Mitchie's recovered from his Falcon in the third quarter.
Yeah,
he's come good.
Yeah, he's not
Chips
too bad.
over to
Musgrave.
The famous Long name, Jacob Long, continuing that tradition. Playing in the back pocket on this occasion. Has been a very good player. Kicks the ball long in the direction. Pendlebury does well. Oborn comes in to man the mark. Chips that ball over. It's a little bit of a hit and hope, to be honest. Long's over the top of it. Picked up by Hillier. Hillier feeds it up. And he fed it up there with a hard tongue, and then Green tries to tidy it up. Bean, well done. He's done very well. Kicked it in, diving effort by Musgrave, didn't get it. Matt Watkins working hard. What's happened there? The umpires, there's
a throw or something?
There's a throw. I think Buffaloes might have got the free here.
Be Coco Nicky.
Yeah, Coco's pleading with him. Give it to me.
Well, Clarkey wants it.
Jackson Clark lining up.
It's Ian's finest.
Here he goes, spinning the ball like he knows what he is doing, which is a good start.
This will be his first goal of the year if he can kick this.
I just want to see the celebration. Jackson Clark comes in, kicks it nicely, straight over the head of the umpire, and well done, Jackson Clark, for the Darwin Buffaloes. 12 goals, 13 Buffs move on to 85 trail. St Mary's 18-12, 120. We've gone 24 minutes in the last quarter. Only got a little bit of junk time to go.
Yeah, definitely one of those high-scoring games of the year, isn't it? 30 goals scored today.
205 points. The crowd have certainly got their entertainment's worth from these two football teams. Saints just a little bit classy today, but the Buffs have fought this one out well. We'll go back into the middle of the ground again. Just recapping epilepsy round today, epilepsy awareness by Raph Clark and John O'Peris, bringing that to everyone's attention. Well done, guys. And of course Ryan Smith's 200th game for St Mary's Footy Club. Cook gets it out on the far side, bit of a scrubby kick. Clark picks it up, gives it to Robinson. Robinson goes back onto his right foot, goes long. Collinson works screen under it. Holds Fitz, gets a rare possession. It's been tough going today for the little fella. They've been all over him. It goes up to O'Connor Hawkins, who's been good. Ball's chopped there. Lance got another kick. He's been very good. He marked there in front of Robinson. He wheels out to the left foot.
The boy's having a wrestle in the forward pocket there.
Out to the advantage of Yaron. And Dylan Lant pushes up again and gets another possession. This time he delivers it in, and Ryan Smith, it just couldn't quite get to him. They're trying to get Ryan Smith a goal here in his 200th. Comes out again here, will reload. Bean kicks into the middle of the ground. Well done, Brew. It's been a good contributor today. 25.5 minutes gone. Mitch Robinson gets it on the wing. Over to Coco Nicky. Coco Nicky, put your glasses down. He should have kicked the goal there.
Yeah, definitely.
Tried to lay it off to Verutis. And St Mary's have knocked it through for a point.
So for the Buffs today, yeah, goal scorers, Collinson, Cooper, Clark, Robinson and Antonio James, 1 apiece. 2 for Coco and Vrodos and 3 for Hassan Hawkins.
Saints bring the ball back in again. The Wizards got it, Parnell. 26 minutes gone, 121 place 85. Hillier, been a good servant today of the St Mary's Footy Club.
Yeah, plenty of goal scorers as well for the Sainers. Singles to Paredes, Cook, Lant, Yaron, Salmon, Musgrove and Boyle. Calder with 4 and Grenfell with 7.
It's been the difference. The Twin Towers, 11 between them. 11 of the 18. Comes out, Clark does well, gives it to Robinson again. Mitchie's worked his backside off. He hacks that one forward. And a very tired Mitch Robinson gets one into Cooper, who takes a timely mark in front of Kieran Parnell. Let's see if the young fella can finish off with a goal here.
Young fella from Minjalang, I believe.
A little bit of continue to add a little bit of respectability to the scoreboard. The Buffaloes can take away from the game. They, if they kick this one, they've got over 90 points.
It'll be 3 goals to 6 for the final quarter.
Cooper goes back and he shoots and his goal. Unfortunately, it's not last goal wins. So that's the final kick of the game. St Mary's 18-13, 121 have beaten the Darwin Buffaloes 13-14-92.
Yeah, best players, Brew, Robinson, very good for Buffaloes, along with Coco, Nicky. Saints, Grenfell has been best on ground probably. Long, Boyle, and amongst others, Matty Green as well, very good for the for St Mary's. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, for the next game, which is Nightcliff going up against Wanderers, and on the other NT News channel, Pints are going up against Waratahs over at DXC Arena. Thanks, guys. Yeah, on YouTube though, it's there.
Thanks a lot, guys.